Okay, okay, okay. Sweet, we are live. Okay. Will the music ever turn on? That's what everyone is wondering. Everyone and their mom has been asking. Is the music ever going to turn on, dude? Yes, it will. There we go. Amazing. Hello, guys. Hope you liked the video. Doing the hard one, Florin? I wish. I don't think we can handle it at all. I think we're going to stick with normal this week, but you can let me know what you want to do. How's everybody doing? Humming noise in the background? Shouldn't be. 1 second. Okay. Let's move some things around. Okay, there we go. I think I want to go over here. I think over here feels nice. You did normal this week? Yeah, I don't think we have the BP to do hard. I mean, we could take a look at it if people are interested, but I think it's very unlikely that we can succeed at hard. What's going on, Danielle? Okay, let's get a little GR2 going or something. I've barely played it all today, guys. I've not really left my editing apps the whole day. So you guys can, so basically the plan will be, and I'm sure I'll say this a few times as more people come in. Well, if we get enough summons, you know, if anyone wants to be a hero, I'll probably plug this later. I'm wondering how close I am to pity, but I haven't had time to check. So I did 81 last time, and then we did at least 74 on top of that, right? So that'd be 155, and then I don't know how many it's been since Arrogance in the video before. I think we probably were like 20 or 30 away from pity, which is too bad. But we slowly are getting enough. And I wouldn't be so averse to using my diamonds because we are should be getting diamonds for content creator rewards next week. But yeah, we'll see. All right, chat's filling up a little bit. Who we got in here? Blake Greenwood, how you doing? Clumsy's here. Florin's here. Midnight Sheep, you did normal as well. We just talked about that. Danielle. The green screen is absolutely acting up. This green screen is great, so shout out to Ivy. However, it does drive me a little crazy. I'd be lying if I said it didn't. Like, what is that? Okay, I think I gotta do this custom. Okay, looks a little bit better. Looks a lot better. Okay. Yeah, I'm working on it, folks. I'm working on it. All right, let's get a run going so we have something to look at least. So guys, I know I say this every time, but it's actually true because I do have plans with my family today. So this will probably only be about a 2-hour stream. And for the early birds, I'm sorry, I'll probably end up repeating this a couple times. Let me take that sticker off my camera. The plan today is we are going to do Void Rift. We are going to do a takeover for Blake Greenwood. So shout out to Blake in the chat to progress him in GR2. See how quickly and how far we can get him. And then if we have extra time at the end, we will do whatever you guys want. I don't know. Do we get summons from I'm curious. Do we get summons from normal Void? I don't know. I feel like if we do, it's only gonna be a couple. The only thing, what's going on, Ben? The only thing killing the game is lack of energy. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, at the end, it is gacha. It has the same stamina regen as a lot of these games. But you are right. it is kind of a drag. I think what they do is they just make it too easy to pull with diamonds, so everyone ends up using up all their diamonds. Because it's pretty easy to save up a handful of diamonds and then just drop that on huge stamina refills. But everyone wants to use them on summons, which, I mean, myself included at times. You get 2 to 5 summons. God, that's... Hey, if anyone is a guru, we are on such a big delay. Like, we're always on a delay with chat, but I think you guys are like 45 seconds behind me right now, which is kind of nuts. We can also do a quick peek at gear maybe while we wait for people. I've been taking doing huge amounts of Gear 2 runs just because I want to farm gear, but also I've been trying to take down statistics. So shout out to some of the people. I don't know if anyone's in the chat. If you're in the chat, speak up. But some of the people have been helping me take down stats because we're trying to do like hundreds of Gear 2 runs to figure out drops. Slowly been filling it in. Should be. Is this the one I was using? Yes. I'll show you guys in 1 second. That's what's hurting you? Yeah. I mean, because we want the champs, right? But at some point... But yeah, guys, if you haven't seen my video yet, I'd love it if you threw it on in the background. Throw a comment on it. Please like it. The algorithm's kind of going crazy lately. I don't know if you guys have noticed. And I've confirmed it's not just me. I won't name other creators, but a lot of people are talking about it. I don't know if people are losing interest in the game or YouTube isn't losing interest in us. Yeah, like for example, I just opened my page. Ivy posted a video with 1,000+ summons for hats and all this stuff. It has 1.6k views in a day, which is crazy. Like, we gotta see bigger stuff. Ronaldo posted a stage 18 guy that only has 1,000. There's wacky stuff going on. I'm seeing it all. I'm seeing it left and right everywhere. Ooh, we'll keep it. Okay, so how are we doing here, guys? All right, we're filling up a little bit. Missing some chats. Ben, you stopped. You're saving up. Yeah, it's easy to relapse, but try to stay true. No, Cairo, I'm not talking about today, dude. I'm talking about period. Check everyone. Check everyone the past 2 or 3 days, and you'll see. Shield champion on the right is Olog. Yeah, honestly, you really don't. You just need someone that can tank it all. It doesn't have to be Olog on the right there. It has taken the places of E for me as well. But I don't know, guys. You like my music? Thank you very much, Revenge. I appreciate that. Alright, I say, looks like we're filling out. Blake, sound off if you're in the chat. We're going to do this takeover for Blake really soon. I think maybe it'd be pretty fun. Well, it seems like there are new people. So very quickly, we are going to do takeover for Blake Greenwood. We're going to do pushes Gear 2 as far as possible. I think we'll be able to get to Gear 218. That's my goal. He's got pretty good champions for it, and I've done a lot of Gear 2 the past several days. 219, I don't think I'll just tell you, unless his gear is way better than he described, there's no way we can do it. I do have someone I'm working with who I can get a Gear 219 for him in the next couple days, so I can feature that if you guys would like. Blake's ready? Okay, great. So we'll do that for Blake, and then we'll come back on my account and push Void Rift. And like I said, it's only going to be 2.5 hours max today. So if there's anything else you want, sound off in the chat. But it's likely those will be the 2 main features. But yeah. All right, we're up to 34 viewers, looking pretty good. So Blake, get ready on Discord for us to figure this out. I am going to finally max this piece out, I think, since we have the thing live. I love this amazing little piece. Probably the best piece on my account. I'm going to get in the chat and get with Blake right now. It's a Google Play account. Okay, sweet. All right, let me get that all set up in the background behind the scenes, y'all. Give me 1 second. Click yes on your phone, Blake. Decent roll. Where am I at an artifact raid? It says Harris. That rolled pretty well, didn't it? That was only like, what, 500 gold? I will take that every day of the week. Sorry, I got to catch up with the chat. Stream sometimes here, sometimes Twitch, or how is it? Yeah, the past is our 4th stream in a row on YouTube. We've had a lot of positive feedback about YouTube. I'm happy to go back to Twitch, which is where I'd streamed my whole stream career until the past 4 streams, but people seem to like YouTube more. So if you guys have any opinions, let me know in the chat or let me know on my Discord. But I think for the foreseeable future, we will stick with YouTube. I mean, we had like 180 concurrent viewers during our pull stream on Friday. So yeah, whatever the YouTube algorithm is doing to us in terms of videos, it is not happening with streams. So, but I'm always amenable to to whatever you guys want, as always. Artifact raid, Harris says, I'm not going to run it right now. I'm stuck at 15. I've been working behind the scenes with Aeon. I don't know if you're in the chat, Aeon. We might be putting out a video soon. We're working on figuring out a strat for me, and I think for everyone, basically. It should be very flexible for stage 16. However, it's a little cheesy with a lot of rares. I don't think you can stream on both, Revenge. You guys can let me know, but to my knowledge, you cannot do both. Link what? I don't think I can stream on Twitch. You can if that's what you're asking. If you're asking someone else, let me know. But I really think you need significant fighter help for this that we don't have. I mean, we have quite good fighters, but we're gonna have to get Volca and Abomination in here, and I haven't even fused Abomination yet. That's my guess. Cat Daddy Lurk says, "You're not living up to your name," which I like. This is definitely not a lurk. I appreciate it. He appreciates YouTube. Yeah, people seem to like YouTube better. Okay, sweet. I think we are in. Yeah, guys, we're in. So on that note, you know, I told you we'd take a quick peek at my gear. This will take about 1 minute. I just want to sort by like the juiciest stuff. Cairo says not at the same time. Yeah, that is what I thought. Let's just see like what are the. I farmed like over 200 pieces, I think, in GR2 over the past 3 days. I did alone at one point. I did 102 runs in a row, and I also had like a 60, and then I done tons of manual ones. Revenge, you recently beat 16 and 17. That's huge. Yeah, I would do everything you can to push to 18. That's enormous. So look, we got 2 of these pieces that are really nice. Wow, these are juicy. This I'm not obsessed with, but also if it rolls huge, I don't mind the low crit rate if we go main, but I don't like crit rate main. This piece is insane if it rolls well. Like, if we get some big ones, but with the legendary ones, you never know. However, let's go by the juiciest of the juice. You know what I wish we could do, guys? And let me know if there's a way to do this and I'm just a bonehead, let me know. But I hate that you have to go piece by piece by piece. I wish I could see all my accessories and just find what's my best accessory on my account with, like, the great subs, you know? So have we gotten anything good lately? We had this piece from a while ago that didn't roll well. This piece is very juicy, potentially, but you got to roll the whole way. This piece... it's kind of nice. I mean, we will lock it. This piece, the worst of the bunch, but we probably will still roll it. I don't know. We're at the point where maybe we don't even start keeping pieces like this. I mean, we have the crit. You know what I'd do on a piece like this, just to quickly tell you guys? Use Cuke, Godfather. Nice. I think, Dolores, we probably will fuse Abomination during the next Awakening of Heroes. Yeah. Okay, so this is a sell, I think, because I've officially become a believer in a bad first roll means it's going to be a bad piece, and the other substats besides the crit rate don't make it worth it to me. So that is going to be a sell. Let's just check the last few. Let's check the amulets. Is that where we just were, actually? Yes. Ooh, this one is a ton of potential, actually. Let's check the rings, and let's finally, or the bangles. Now let's check the rings. So this is a great piece I've got here on Arrogance. Arrogance obviously has like my best gear, or a lot of my best gear. This piece is so frustrating. This piece could be amazing. Should we do a quickie here? Yeah, you can use Cuke on 18. The issue I have with my 18, I'm on 16, but I can't put out enough DPS, and I don't have good enough tanking. I think we just 6-starred Olog, so maybe he can take the reins. This is probably good enough to roll to 8, but I'll do it later. Let's keep peeking. What do we got? Attack speed with crit. We'll lock that. This piece is amazing. This piece is like god tier for like Deimos or Abomination or something if it rolls well. I mean, for Deimos, this is like a god tier piece. Should we just quickly take this to 4 and see? In this game, the way it scales, we're working behind the scenes. Shout out to Jonks and some other people, but we're trying to figure out, and also shout out to Mawbucket. He's done so much research. That was a good roll. Let's take this to 12, and then this will be the last one. And then we'll get into Blake Greenwood's for the Takeover. Guys, if you just joined, we're about to do a GR2 Takeover. But yeah, we've been trying to figure out exactly how the damage works, and Mawbucket has done a ton on this, but of course I don't like to watch other people's stuff because I want to figure things out on my own, and I don't want to get spoiled. Yes! Goat piece going the whole way, baby. So we'll finish this piece off and then we'll get over there. But yeah, it seems that like the way well, obviously crits lead to crit damage being implemented, and the way crit damage is getting applied in this game is kind of different than a game like Raid Shadow Legends. It really seems like if you have a high base attack champion, pumping that attack to the moon is going to give you a bigger benefit. At least the level, I think at the level many of our accounts lie at. You still want crit, obviously, but yeah. I do still take Twitch points for takeovers, guys. Great question, Dolores. However, we're obviously not on Twitch. Also, we still need to reset the price because back from the raid days, it's very cheap right now, and we've decided as a team we are going to make it more expensive in terms of Twitch points. And then, of course, you can obviously purchase. I try to be flexible on prices and work with people's budgets, but of course, I mean, takeovers take time. So I wish I could do them for everybody, but I gotta make money, and I also only have so many hours in the day. So this piece is amazing. Oh my god. Wow, let's just end it there. We can look at more stuff later if we have time at the end. But that piece is gonna, I don't even have to think about it. Thank you. Let's see what we got. Look at that, 2.3K. That piece is juicy. I also want to quickly say, and then we'll move over, guys. So, 2 days ago, was it? Whenever day 27 was, 2 days ago, we pulled our dupe. It was at the very end of the day. It was when I landed in New York. I was flying from Germany to New York. We pulled a dupe Deimos, and I'd already spent 1 Awakening Soulstone on him. However, since then, because we did stage 8, the way it lined up 2 days in a row, we had like 85, 86, 87 for Tide, and then we had 88, 89, 90, and at 85 and 90 we got Awakening Stones. So all of a sudden, we went from having an A1 Deimos to an A4 Deimos, which is like insane. And if anyone doesn't know, his A5 is one of the best A5s in the entire game, regardless of rarity. So without further ado, I'm going to slowly head over. It looks like the chat is filling out nicely, so hello to everyone. I'll check in a minute, but let me head over now to Blake's account and wish Blake luck, I guess. I don't know. How does this work? I don't think we need luck, to be honest. I think we got this thing, but Blake, get ready. I'm going to click right now. I guess now I can check the chat while he logs us in. Thyron says, would it make sense? To be honest, if I had a lot more summons, I would use this on this banner. Even as I get close to Pity, and I might be like wasting the 2x, there are going to be few chances that you get a chance to get Hot Sit, and then the other two 10x's are like, well, Ezrin's not great, obviously, but he's not like D tier, right? And then Setrum like is like A, and then for certain content, S tier. So I do think it's a really special opportunity. All right, we're in, guys. So I don't see, I mean, who knows what's coming? Maybe Forerunner people, I don't know. But I think I think it's going to be very hard to expect a banner of this quality for a long time. And then we have the 2x going at the same time. So especially if you're not close to pity, it's a great banner. We will have the video coming out tomorrow, guys, for the summons we did on Friday. We pulled over 1,000 summons. We pulled, I think, 20 legendary. Our rates were outrageous, like 18 or 20 legendaries. We pulled all of the banner champions. We pulled, I won't say how many, but multiple hat sets for all different kinds of accounts, for whales, for free-to-plays, level 35 accounts. It was crazy. But yeah, let me get through some of these. Arrival Heroes, he's doing... Whoa! Crazy, Blake. So it looks... Wow, but that's... See, this is stinky, man. I mean, I don't feel bad for you, but I also do. Because, like, for me, I'm sure they put me in easier groups because I don't spend. Because I don't have anything like this. I think my top guy is like 4,000. And then you've got 3 people over 6,000. And then you and Alicia... That's competitive. That's crazy. Let's see. Vault in the Sand. So the goal here, guys, is we're doing a takeover for GR2. So we're going to hope we set up a great team and maybe he can make a big push here. Because, I mean, GR2, it's probably, I'd say, mid-game, the best place to be farming your gear. All right, let me check up the chat, and then we're going to start. I guess let's wish Blake some luck. Let me just say some hellos to anyone I miss. And guys, sound off in the chat. Unfortunately, we have a subscribers-only chat, but it's so easy to subscribe. It's so easy to like this stream. It's so easy to like my last video. Actually, Lucifer, if you could, Felipe, if you could get in the chat and post some links, please. I'd really appreciate that. Let's get like a Discord link in there, please. And let's get some links to the new videos. We have 2 new videos today, guys. So check that out. Guys, I post at least 2 Watcher of Realms videos every day. So hopefully you like me for the quality, but if you just want quantity, I'm a good choice too. We're putting out, I think, about 15 to 17 Watchers Realms videos a week. So who did we miss? Hello to Felipe again. You cannot do both if you're an affiliate. I'm not an oh, I am an affiliate. I am. I'm not a partner. I am an affiliate. What's going on, Godfather? What's up, PJ? What's up, Cucumbered? Cucumbered is so fun to say. It was really tragic. She was absolutely cucumbered. And then we got Blake. Yeah, we gotta get some. We gotta get him. We gotta. That's a perfect transition. Blake's in the chat. It's time to do this. So actually, let me set my music up. I want to put on a whole album now. I like to play, guys. I usually am playing Home. If you don't know him, he's a electric music artist from actually outside of Jacksonville, I think, like northern Florida. But I've been listening to his music for like 10 years maybe, and he makes all his music copyright free, which is crazy because his music actually is super popular. Like if you look at what I'm looking now, this isn't even his most popular album, and like his most popular song has 9 million listens. Like I'm sure Resonance has like 100 million or something. Let me actually just check really quickly. I know you can't see. Resonance has 214 million listens. Headfirst is 14 million. He's got some crazy stuff. But Hold is a really fun album, and it's a little more low key. I think that's his actually last release. I can't believe that's already been 4 years. But this is a really fun one, I think, when we have longer form stuff like this, like a nice stream. So we're just going to loop this album. We'll start right at the beginning. Awesome. Okay, guys, so we are here for an account takeover live on YouTube Live. We got 43 viewers in the chat. Pretty good for a middle of the day on a Sunday. We are in Blake's account. So he is a very active member, also known as the Grim Joke in my Discord community, the Fast and the Fastidious, and he has tasked us today. He's recently beat Gear Raid 1, but now he's having some trouble with Gear Raid 2. I believe he's making progress, but we are going to have a bit of work to do. But he has sent me his roster, and knowing how dedicated the player is and seeing the champions, I think we'll have enough gear, and we definitely have the heroes to do it. So let's take a peek at his Gear Raid 2 and see what we are working with. So yeah, this is gonna be like a straight up takeover. So we only have 2 stages left. That bodes pretty well for us. I am gonna start from scratch, like I like to do on these takeovers, to really, I think it's the best way to make sure we're setting ourselves up for success. But yeah, so this should be a takeover. If you want a proper guide on Gear Raid 2, that should be coming out, I hope, tomorrow. So I'm recording on Sunday right now, so hopefully on Monday or maybe Tuesday. But I do have a guide I've been working on for 2 days now, and I also have a huge, it will be a short video, but I've been taking so much data, like aggregating data, recording data from me and also people helping out in the community figuring out exactly what the drops look like in terms of how many doubles, if legendaries ever show up. Spoiler alert, they don't. What's the difference? What's the benefit of the privilege card, specifically for Gear 2 Stage 18? But enough about me and my behind the scenes. Let's talk about Blake. So the way I like to approach Gear 2, you know, let's actually do this. Let's do it this way. Gear 2 is, of course, you need some amount of DPS. There's certain kind of champions I'm going to keep an eye out for. But for example, if you approach me and you said, I want to take over for Gear 2, I would suggest, all right, please check tanks, so check defenders and check healers, and let me see exactly what you're working with. Because there's certain elements here we know we're going to need. Specifically, we're going to need a couple defenders and a couple support units, some healers. And that's kind of the starting base. So if we do have the pieces we need here, but if we didn't have them, we would know, okay, is there a way we can compensate, or do we need to wait until you get X champion or X this? So I will say, you certainly are going to want some HP-based healers. And I know that might be hard to hear. You can do it without it, it just will be harder. But HP-based healers like Vortex or Midon, super, just... they shine in this battle, right? You're taking some massive damage whenever the boss does his earthquake move, when he slams the ground. The golem is the boss here, yes, correct. So HP based healers just naturally are gonna have more tankiness. Someone like Midon probably is the best you would get of an epic, because she has AoE heals on her basic. So having Midon and then already having Vortex, we're off to a great start. So you see HP based heal, so it's AoE, it's 3, but 3 is a lot. And then some great defense buff, and then some dispel, which we don't need now, but great later on in the higher levels of the Void Rift. But yeah, Midon looking great. And then, you know, you might have peaked the Sadie here. I'll just quickly actually say, there you go, mono heal here, HP based healing, some more HP based healing with some shields that you get. The shields are extremely useful for the stage. But then Sadie is kind of the best in the entire game, I think, for Gear 2, at least in terms of support units and healers. There's no doubt in my mind she was designed for Gear 2, so I probably will do a very, very quick hero spotlight on Sadie right now. So why do I say that? Let's start with the talent. Grants piercing damage reduction or physical damage reduction. This is something we discuss ad nauseum. So 15% to all allies in range. So she's got an interesting range. Let me show you that. It's this, so it kind of looks like a square here, but it's actually that diamond range, so like Autumn or Dolores. So it's kind of like a square with things pointing out in all directions above her. It's like a square over a cross. It'll make sense once we deploy her and you see. But so it's a great range, and especially for Gear 2, you can really cram tons and tons and tons of units in there. So let's work our way up to the ultimate. So first off, piercing damage or physical damage, we have a reduction there of 15% to people in range. Same thing for magic damage. So just basically a 15% reduction to everything but straight up normal damage, unless this is meaning physical, which I would love to see them actually explain it somewhere. It's one thing if they want to abbreviate in the description, guys. Why can't we click it and then they actually say it? I guess a story for another day. So she also, like I said, you want HP-based healers. She does have some nice HP-based healing to all allies in range. That makes her extremely relevant for this fight. Does not make her essential. What the rest of the things in her kit are what makes her essential, or at least like the GOAT unit for it. Then we've got an auto here. After the ultimate ends, randomly grants one of the following buffs to allies in range. Restores the target's HP equal to 10% of their max HP every 1.5 seconds, or increases 20% of their max HP. So tons and tons and tons of lovely stuff. We do have an A1 Sadie, so we get Song of Cards applies both buffs simultaneously. So it's not an either or here. We are going to get both. So we are going to get the heal restoration, and we're going to get the increase in the max HP. Really, really powerful. Then we have Sheltered Heart, so another auto, periodically resists incoming damage one time. Cooldown is reduced by 1 second every time this hero takes damage. So she will take not so much damage, but she will take damage from the earthquakes and things. So this one isn't going to come so much into effect, but it is nice that she will resist some incoming damage, and it's on a 1 minute counter, but that's pretty close to how much the earthquake cycles. I've never actually timed it, but I would think it's about 1 minute. So as long as she's taking a couple hits, and we have skilled her out, it looks like, actually. Oh, no, we haven't. If you do skill her out, that's pretty nice. You get her down to 40 seconds. But I think even so, I don't know if that needs to be skilled out for this fight. But as you'll see, a lot of that stuff doesn't matter, because no one really takes damage when you come to Ode to Time, the ultimate. So during the ultimate, allies in range only take 40% of incoming damage. When this effect ends, they will lose HP equal to the remaining damage over 12 seconds. So when you, when we have this skilled up, so very lucky with the skill books here, only 2 miss the ultimate. you're only taking 40% of incoming damage. So 60% of that is like mitigated and delayed. And then you have 12 seconds to slowly take that damage. But if you're bringing Sadie, who's bringing heals, or you're bringing a Vortex with more heals, or mid-on, or maybe you also run an attack-based healer like Lightlock, you can compensate for that other 60% coming. So basically, it's kind of like you're just taking 60% less damage, and that's the end of the story. So she's just amazing, amazing, amazing. Not so much more to say. We'll build these champions out in a second. I've talked about these two. In terms of other champions you might want to use, at least we'll start with the healers. Attack-based champions are fine, but if you don't want the drop right away, you need to pair them with like a Sadie at these higher levels of GR2. You can't just build them like straight out attack. So you need or if you do build them straight out attack, excuse me, you need to make sure they're in a range of Sadie, or you need to put some other tankiness on them. So you take a Lightlock. You can't just pump attack to the moon, which I'm assuming has been done here. Getting close, not to the moon, but you need to have a lot more than this HP. You probably want them more up like 20k plus. For other healers, I would say someone like Nasande is going to be the same story. Hollow would also be really nice for this fight. We can highlight her as well. So she does do attack-based healing, but her extra skills are really fantastic. When Light of Bliss is activated, recovers 0.6 rage for all allies in range every 1 second. So Light of Bliss, of course, is her ultimate. When triggered, increases the healing multiplier by 25% for 20 seconds, and heroes can heal one more target, and the hero can heal one more target. So this becomes a 2-ally heal with increased multipliers, and then you pair it with this. This is really the most important thing. So when the ultimate's activated, if you skill it up, it's going to be amazing. You get up to 1%, but here you still get 0.6 for every second this is active, and this will be active for 20 seconds. So that's pretty nice. So we're talking about what there, 12%? Am I right? Yeah, 0.6. Yeah, so 12% rage is going to recover, and that's not like a rage regen generation thing. That's just gonna be like straight up 12% of the range. You get tick, tick, tick. She's really awesome. But again, you're gonna need to put some tankiness on her, or just not use her as your main healer and protect her with some Sadie action. All right, so then I also said you want to key in on tanks. You are going to need 2 tanks for this stage. You can do more, but I think 2 is enough. So in the tank department, that's what could trip us up here. So I'm hoping we can just gear it out well enough. Or I'm also just hoping Sadie takes the reins, because we do have some amazing tank options. We have Livian, and then of course we have Baron and Olag, who are very, very good for this fight. No legendary tanks, but that's not such a big deal. Baron and Olag might as well be legendary. The only problem is they're only 5 stars. So yeah, people in the chat are asking, you need a lot of healers for GR2. I would say you need 2 healers. I can't imagine, unless you have insane gear, in which case you're probably already beating it. If you're still struggling to get there, there's no way you don't need 2 healers. Sometimes I like to bring a 3rd healer. Oh, and there's one other thing I want to touch on, which we probably will do at the end. Unfortunately, this is only a 5-star Dolores, but I use Dolores a lot of times. Once I beat it and 3-star it, then I'll go back in once I've unlocked Power of Dominance, so we have plus 30% stats, and then I'll bring someone like Dolores in just to drop at the very end to kill the boss faster and make it like a speed run. So maybe we'll get to demo that here today. So that kind of covers all this stuff. We also have a Solda, who I can't imagine we're going to deploy in the battle, because I don't think I would choose her over Olag or Baron, but she is an amazing lord. I would say probably the Northerners are just the best units. As you can see, guys, you're seeing north. These Northern Throne units are the best probably for GR2, and she is the 2nd best lord. So she's not King Hearts, but she still is an epic lord of this. So we'll just go over her lord skill, because I don't think we'll probably deploy her, and if we do, it'll just be kind of as a meat shield. Increases faction allies basic attributes by 10%. That is the standard for epic lords in this game. Periodically grants all faction allies a shield equal to 20% of their max HP for 20 seconds. That's super relevant, because we're going to be bringing in tons of high HP champions into this fight. So it's not like we're just bringing squishy units. We're bringing our Vortex, we're bringing our Sadie. These are HP based units, and then of course our tanks will be up to their eyes in HP. The more faction allies there are on the team, the more frequently it takes effect. So again, this is great synergies, and we are going to bring, I can just tell you off the bat, and Lightlock, deck actually has 2 factions as well. So we've got Sadie for sure. We're bringing Vortex for sure. Probably we'll bring Mid on. We'll bring her, I guess, if she counts, if she's not deployed, I don't know, but bring her as a lord, and then we'll definitely bring Olag. I actually should say, while we have Olag here, do we have enough? I do want to max level him, because we're going to be using him, and we might need him depending on the gear. We might need him fully leveled up, We'll definitely need him regardless. So the next thing I would suggest you do, also sorry if I'm ignoring the chat right now, I'm just trying to focus on this. I like to check fighters. So some tanky ground units or some really high damage ground units are really nice, because you can fit them into Sadie's range, which you'll see once we deploy her. You can really tuck them all in there. And then they can put a lot of damage out on the units so the units are giving their aggro to your tanks, and then you can put these guys on the side or kind of drop them after the fact. So Abomination, I would say, is like definitely S tier for this fight. Valkyria is extremely good for this fight. The one thing I will say about Valkyria is this range is very nice, so 3 tiles in front of her. Someone like Arrogance or Zilito would be even better because they get the side range as well, but she's still very strong for this fight with some nice magic damage. So we'll be bringing her, no question. We'll be bringing Wrath. Also, this just caught my eye. Valkyria is also of the same faction. She's a Northerner. She's from North Throne faction, so she'll benefit from our Isolde. So we're gonna have a good North team. And then we'll bring Wrath because we probably will build some sort of a Nightmare squad. I imagine. I don't know if we'll bring Volca, but because we are almost certainly bringing Abomination, we do need to bring Wrath. And then maybe we'll just deploy Wrath as like a last body. So after that, the only thing that really matters, you kind of have the whole fight covered. The only thing is, once you kill, so there's 17 enemies you're going to face. Once you've killed the first 16, then the boss is finally going to trudge his way down, and you got to kill him reasonably quickly. You can keep some support up, but instead of doing his kind of boom, 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 wait, boom, 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 wait, boom, 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 wait, and then he waits for like a minute, he's just going to kind of slap for a long time. I've never counted how many it is, but it's kind of hard to support, so you ideally just want to take him down pretty fast. So that's where I would go to mages and marksmen, but specifically mages are best for this. We can click on marksmen because I know we have Setram on this account, who would be really good for taking down the boss. Thank you very much, whomever that was. I'm sorry I did not have my alerts on, but I heard the sound. Thank you for the subscribe, I'm assuming. But you can see, so Setram will be great, but then of course we have Nocturne, who is one of the best in class for this fight with really good single target burst true damage on his ultimate, which is really good. And again, wow, it's catching me again. Nocturne is a Northerner, so he's from the North Throne faction. So we're stocked up. So I'd say for sure that's the key. So find at least one. Fortunately, we do have two. I think for now we probably just will try bringing Nocturne. But yeah, without further ado, let's start building this team out and start gearing. So Stage 17, I'm 100% sure we will beat. Stage 18 is where it could get hairy, just because hairy. It could get hairy because we only have the 5-star tanks. So I like to just break the whole team down, even though he's pretty close to what I would do. Just this way I can do it in my own way from scratch. So we know we want a lot of those Northerners, so let's start building that out. So we know we need Isolde as our leader. Of course we need Nocturne. Of course we need Valkyria. Of course we need Sadie. Of course we need, and now it gets a little bit tricky. Do we want Vortex or do we want Midon? I actually think if we can build this Sadie well enough, particularly because Midon is only 5 stars, it makes more sense to bring Vortex. So even though he doesn't have the AoE, he will put shields up, and Sadie should make it a lot easier for people's HPs to stay high enough that Vortex can give them excess healing. The way Vortex triggers his shields is by healing over 100%, and then a certain portion of that based on how much you have skilled him up will turn into shield, which is very useful. So we also bring Olog for sure. He probably doesn't need the buffs because we will put him on the side, I believe, with Valkyria. I'll have to see how long her range looks once I'm looking at the map. Now, Midon, I don't know if we will bring yet. So that's a great starting point. Now let's just go to see whatever healers and tanks I might want to bring. We may have missed. So no question, we need Baron. We're not going to bring Dolores yet because there's no reason to speed run this thing. Autumn also works. So like on my account, I don't have Dolores, but I did use Autumn to speed up my runs once I unlocked Power Dominance on 18. Midon is highly likely we bring her, so I'll put her in there for now. All right, now time to go to fighters, so we'll start building out this little Nightmare unit. So no question we need Wrath and Abomination. And I think that maybe is the team already that we are gonna bring. So to recap, what are we working with here? We got a crazy amount of Northern heroes. I've chosen these 5 to be the ones to benefit from the bonus, and I will tell you why. We have to choose Isolde because she's the Lord. So she's there, so we have 4 spots to play with. Sadie is the most important person for this fight, so no reason not to give her 10% boosts and extra shields. We want her HP as high as possible. We just want her doing her thing. Valkyria and Nocturne, they're going to be our main damage dealers, so we really need, along with Abomination, but they're going to be, especially towards the end of the fight, we really need them. So we want them to survive longer, even though we probably will hold off on dropping Nocturne until the end. But we also want them to have extra attack to really do their thing. And especially with Nocturne, where he really only needs attack for his ultimate, that's very important. So that covers these 4. And then we chose Vortex. Of course, he just needs the HP and he needs the shields. And I will say also, Isolde's shields is going to make it even easier for people not to take damage. So then Vortex can make sure there's it's going to all work together. There's going to be a lot of synergy. So they're not going to drop as low if they do drop at all, and then Vortex will come in, put them in excess, give them shields, rinse, and repeat. I'm seeing people in the chat talking about AoE mages. You do not need any AoE for this stage at all. I mean, if you have some AoE ground damage, that could be nice, but really the only thing you're going to need big damage for is at the end when you take down the boss. So that's why someone with Nocturne, honestly, Nocturne's better than like Virna for this fight. I'm pretty comfortable saying that. He's one of the best units for this fight, and just tanking down that boss, just exploding, nuke. And Valkyria should be really nice as well. So going to the bottom row, we have Wrath. Wrath we probably will just drop as a unit, because then we'll get our third member of the Nightmare faction deployed. We might just drop him at the end, but he's really there just to support Baron and Abomination. And then finally, we have our second tank in Olog, and then we have our backup heals if we need them in Mid-On. But don't think Mid-On's not important. Like for me, I actually couldn't beat this until I 6-starred Mid-On. But if you have Sadie, things are a bit different. So I like to, as always, work backwards. So let me actually, just for my own sake, order these the way I think I want them ordered. This looks pretty good. So this is just the order I'm going to choose to gear them up. So Sadie is the most important. Really with her, just to go over her kit again, it's hard to generate rage because she just grants this HP based healing. I'm assuming she's got a large attack interval. I will have to check very quickly. Let me go to gear. We're just going to do full unequips on basically all these guys. So we're attacking. Oh, it's only a 2-second attack interval. So we touch a rage regen wouldn't hurt anyone, and attack speed certainly wouldn't, which we were already planning on. We don't need to skill her up, so we'll just rock with that. But mostly we're just going to try to pump HP to the moon. So we should have a decent amount of gold, if I'm not mistaken. Well, I guess we'll find out in one short moment. But broken sets on accessories, especially on a lower level account in terms of gear quality. Like this is the same kind of situation I'm in with my account. So we'll do HP percentage, and then I guess if I have to hunt for something, I'll hunt attack speed. We can just see what we can find. This piece is pretty nice. I might even just do a quick flat HP. Okay, no. So let's just see first what so this is rage regen and healing effect. This piece is quite nice. That's probably our leading candidate, as long as it doesn't roll terribly. So now it's going to get to the slower part. I'll be able to check the chat in a second. So we're going to start rolling gear. So yeah, something like this I'll just take straight to 12, unless we get like a super low percentile roll on the defense bonus, which we absolutely did not. So we're set. I think we feel pretty comfortable here. So what did I miss? People talk about Assault is really good. Yeah, Assault is really great here. But yeah, we don't have to deploy her, so it doesn't really matter. Valkyria A1. Okay, wow. So she has 4 tiles. I didn't realize that. So shout out to Revenge. So A1 Valkyria has 4 tiles. So she's going to be insanely good for this fight. This is rolling quite well. A piece like this will live on this account for a good amount of time. I like this. Midnight says that they use Mid-On and Vortex to climb to 18. Needed Dolores to clear 19, though. Cool. I actually haven't tried 19 on my account. 18 was pretty hard, so I was pretty comfortable just to hang out there for the weekend and just farm gear. Felipe says in the high stages, Virna and Comet are the best. That checks out, but I'm talking about just 18 today. What is Rage? That's the bar underneath health. Yeah, so basically it's like the amount of... The more Rage you have, once that max out, then you can use your ultimate move. Yeah, Hala really does do the God's work. I completely agree. I wish I had her. Wow, this is a great piece. So no purple, but just solid blue all around. So this piece is going to go right on her. Just keep it moving. Let's see if anything catches our eye. This piece kind of catches my eye. Should be a pretty easy roll as well. Some solid stuff. The gear on this account's not that bad for where we're at. Okay, I think that first thing, I like that I can just bring this to 8 and find out if I like it. So what else we miss? Y attack speed. The higher the attack speed, the lower the attack interval, the more time she's going to use her 3 target. That's awesome. Great roll. The more often she's going to use her 3 target heal on her A1, her HP based heal. So attack speed's really nice on her. Attack speed makes healers heal faster. Yeah, exactly what Midnight said. Heal more often. Okay, everyone's saying the same thing. Cool. Good rolls here, guys, that we will 16 this. I know it, guys, don't cringe. Like, I know this isn't like if you're closer to the end game or even like solidly in the mid game, you're not dying to 16 this, but at the end of the day, it's going to be a plus 16 HP bonus with solid healing effect and very solid flat HP. I know there's 3 flat stats on this, but look at this. This thing's rolling like a beast. Pink says 19 requires timing and proper strats. The other thing Pink is forgetting to mention is it also requires strong heroes, which someone like me is lacking right now. And I'm not complaining my hero quality. I'm also saying I'm still just getting into the gear farming. So yes, maybe I could try it. I guess if we have extra time at the end of the stream, we could get on my account and try it. But for now, it doesn't look like we'll be able to do that. Midnight saying they needed Volca A1 to beat 19 in about 2 hours of time. Yeah. So how about that? We can try, on my account, we'll try it on day 35. So we just started day 30. So then we can, we'll try it, okay? But till then, relax, people. Midnight says, if you have the right heroes and decent gear at level 16, well, that's your first big assumption, that people have decent gear at level 16. I have very few pieces of gear that I've 16'd on my account, for example. All right, this actually rolled really well, this piece. I know the stats aren't great, but we will use it. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. This one's solid. This one's probably the best option we've seen so far, because this piece will also last on an account well if it rolls well as a Glacier piece. This piece is very good for Glacier. Good thing you locked it. Okay, I do want to take this piece up. I'm 100% sure that's how attack speed works, Marcelo. I'm even like behind the scenes, we've been working with a lot of data on it. So basically attack speed, based on you hit different thresholds based on your starting attacker interval of that champion. So attack interval being, does it take 2 seconds per hit? Does it take, that's a great roll, 2 seconds per hit? Does it take 2.6 seconds per hit? Does it take 3.5 seconds per hit? So that will scale, and as you hit different thresholds, or thresholds meaning additional attack speed added, you will reduce by, you know, fractions of a second. So I'm happy to share that. We've talked about this in excess on a different stream. This is a very good piece. We can bring it up. And then we'll be done with Sadie, basically. We don't care that much about the other two pieces, the weapon and the breastplate. But yeah, attack speed is super, super useful. So usually I found it's between like 110 and 150. It's very dependent. But that's kind of where you find like the best bang for your buck in terms of returns. After that, it's very marginal, and it costs a lot more attack speed, meaning the margins between each interval jump, or rather each 0.2 reduction in attack speed, the cost outweighs the benefit, the stats you're sacrificing elsewhere. Cucumber Rick asks, do I sell all the flat stack gear on Ring, Amulet, Bangle? I would keep some at the beginning, but you'll quickly reach a point where you can sell it all. But unless you have tons and tons and tons of gear, if it's mythic and the substats are good, it usually will be worth giving a couple rolls. Well, not usually, but there are definitely circumstances where you might want to roll it. This piece is exactly fine, but we will use it. It is Glacier set at least. All right, so I'm not going to get too cute with this, guys. We're only going to look at 2 sets. And I always say stats before sets. However, it's usually a lot easier, especially since I know he's been farming Gear Aid 1, to find decent stuff for the weapon and the breastplate. So I am going to actually focus on sets right now. So Salvation for the healing effect bonus, and Life Force for the HP percentage bonus, the HP bonus. And we're just going to sort by HP bonus in the subs. So we're going to have to roll some stuff. That's a drag. I'm just looking for healing effect as well. Okay, let's try this piece. Some nice subs on this one. Whether attack speed works on healers? Yeah, absolutely. Because even though it's a heal, it's still their basic attack. Every champion in the game will have a basic attack that does some action. It should be called like basic action, right? Because technically you're not attacking your... But that's just semantic. This piece is pretty mediocre, pretty mid. We do got to keep it moving though. I do fall into this trap a lot of times when I do takeovers. I really want it to be like such a success. So what I end up doing is I like really end up over gearing, like obsessively gearing the champions to make them amazing, when a lot of times we just need them to be solid to get through the content. But why not? Let's see what this Sadie's going to look like. All right, huge first roll. That bodes well for the second one, I believe. The chair I'm sitting in, guys, is so uncomfortable. It's like a wooden folding chair. I'm not enjoying it. All right, that rolled really nicely. And it's got some other... So this piece I will just bring to 12. The benefit in the flat stat on the main stats of your breastplate and your weapon, it's something you probably eventually will want to do, especially if the plus 16 substat's really awesome. Wow, this is a great piece, man. Congrats, Blake. But however, it's going to just take us a lot of time and a lot of gold right now, so we don't need to. But that piece is lovely. So we're going to Salvation officially. So let's move over to Weapon. And I do want to get the full set. So I'm really hunting for HP percentage now. It looks like he hasn't leveled anything, which is a drag. But this one should give some instant feedback. Great synergies potentially here. Yeah, I might look around. Maybe find a pillow to sit on. This is horrible right now. Test. Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. Guys, if anyone wants to do any behind the scenes research and figure out why it takes so long, there's such a delay between the chat. I think when I stood up, I touched the top of my mic. Thank you for your patience, guys. And thank God no one called me a chump in the chat. That's so nice. It'd be crazy if someone called me a chump. All right, Sadie's done. So keep moving along. I'm gonna go a lot faster now. Sadie's kind of the one I care the most about. With someone like Vortex, so I'll just tell you the way I like to build Vortex. Especially, actually, I can do a quick little spotlight. I've done it before, and I will do it again when I do my proper, like, full, comprehensive guide. Vortex is one of the very, very, very best champions, maybe, like, in the game for his rarity, but certainly for Gear 8 too. However, like I said, and maybe we should time it out or pay attention. I don't know if there's actually a timer to look at, but you have 3 big rounds of Earthquakes. So that's the big move where the Golem boss slams the ground. I can adjust the delay on chat. Can I make it like immediate? Can I quickly look at that? Because it's driving me crazy. I'm like, in Twitch, it's a small delay. This is crazy. Actually, Dolores, are you in the chat by chance? Give me 1 second, guys, just to peek. Let's see. So, allow comments, hold potential. I'm not seeing anything about speed of chat. Live chat replay, live reactions. I don't see anything. Dolores, could you do a little research and see if there's anything we can change behind the scenes to make it so the chats, there's less lag between me and the chats, because it's like almost a minute right now. Anyway, thank you, Dolores. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so I found it's somewhere up to like 16, it was about 30% regen you wanted on a Vortex. I mean, of course, that's dependent on the attack speed. However, I think it's more like 35 or 40 to these later stages. But because we have Sadie, we can probably skip the first one. Even on mine at the beginning, when the first 3 deploys I did was Baron, of course Decimus as well. But we forgot Decimus for the fight, so we're gonna lose a spot. So I guess Midon's out. I don't know if you guys said that in chat, but I forgot about Decimus. We are gonna need Decimus. Usually when I would do, not counting Decimus, Baron, Vortex, and Midon, they could hold their own without having to use an ult for that beginning thing, and then you can time it out well. So I'd say you still want at least 30% rage regen. We also use this as a teachable moment. Let me pull open a fresh window here, and I'm going to find the attack speed data for you, and you'll see how I approach it now whenever I do my gears. Attack speed, why is it not popping up? Okay, Reddit attack speed watcher of realms. Let's see if that works. I'm not seeing it. Guys, if anyone has the attack speed link, it's not saved on my computer right now for some reason. However, basically what you would do is you would go, you see 100 attack speed, that's everyone's base, but you can click the exclamation point and you can find out what his actual interval is. So it's 3 seconds. So 3 seconds, it's probably going to still be like 150 for optimal, but probably like 110 for maybe, I mean, it depends how much you want to do. So it's going to be in that 110 to 150. We won't have the exact threshold, so we can't perfectly min-max it. But I'm going to say we want at least, let's say 115 attack speed on him. However, we're just going to hunt HP percentage and look for if we can find a little attack speed, a little rage regen. That's a bonus. I would prefer not to be leveling up gear right now. It looks like I have to. We can see on these couple leveled pieces. All right, so this one's great. Healing effect and attack speed. We'll take that. And it's mana spring, which is kind of cute. What do we have here? A little bit of rage regen. I mean, we can throw that on for now. I mean, we don't have to get obsessive. Here's rage regen. I might pick that up as well, actually. Cool. So you can see from that, we've got our attack speed up to 56. So the easiest way to just get this done, if we want to get to that 110 to 150 range, I am going to go use a whirlwind set. Whirlwind set is really, really powerful, especially early on when you don't have the best gear. I'm assuming it falls off later in game. So we're just going to sort by HP bonus. Nothing else really matters right now. I guess I'll look for heal effect if we can find it. It's very hard to find attack speed here, and I'm almost certain, even though it doesn't state it in game, you can never get a rage regen sub on weapon or breastplate. There's a heal effect, but the HP is hidden all the way at the bottom. All right, so now what I like to do when they're all a little bit comparable, I just want to find which has the soonest HP bonus, so we don't have to level that much to get feedback. So that one was at 8. This one's at 8. This one is also 8. So this one's the best piece. So let's just bring this to 8. Looks like they just released some game news, guys. I just got a notification. Just gonna take a peek at this. We probably should review this quickly. There's a new faction trial coming, it looks like. Some new artifacts, new exclusive artifacts. Wild Sands event, so that sounds to me like it's gonna be a lot like Reeve. I'm hoping there's a new hero release. All right, we should go over this, but let's focus on the takeover for a second. You can't get attack speed and rage regen on the chest. Okay, good to know. All right, whatever, that piece is fine. Can you get rage regen on the weapon, though? I feel like I've never seen that. Change the latency. What's up, Archer? Yeah, I mean, if you want to spend less time gaming, then this is not the game for you. Especially if you want to do it as your full-time job. This is my whole life right now is this game. Okay, let's just see if there's anything ready already. Let's just take this. It's fine. So there you go. You'll see we're at 231 attack speed. So probably, I don't know what the threshold, probably right in between the two we wanted to be at. Hopefully closer to the lower numbers so we're not wasting stats. But you can see HP's okay. Is this an Awakened Vortex? It seems like it is with this high stat here. So it is an Awakened 3 Vortex. Very nice. This Vortex should do very, very well for us. And it looks like he's skilled up too. So someone has to go. It's going to be mid-on. Decimus is super important, obviously. There he is. Okay, so keeping moving. I know the re-gear is taking a while. Let's go to Nocturne since he's so easy. So Nocturne, I'll just quickly show his skills. The only thing that really matters, I mean, his kit is good, but what matters the most for us is his ultimate paired with, where is it? Where's the true damage? Real damage, they call it, but it's true damage. Each attack is a 15% chance to inflict an additional real damage. If you could get him maxed out on this skill, getting that to 20% makes a really big difference. But basically this means he's getting just completely ignoring all defense, 340% of attack. So once you trigger his ultimate, where his attack range expands, doesn't matter for this fight, but each attack deals magic damage as much as 180% plus 180% as well, lasting for 25 seconds. And it's like a burst. So we'll be shooting out all these crows. Or ravens. Are there crows or ravens? I feel like they're crows. Combined with the chances to get Dark Sacrifice, the true damage, you'll see occasionally you'll see a huge tick drop off. But also real damage cannot crit. What are they saying here? Weapon you guys again. Yeah, attack speed, but you can't get rage in. Thank you, Bubba. Appreciate that. Let me make this thing smaller. It's way too big. I clicked the wrong thing. Control Z. Nope. Control Z, please. Hold on. Behind the scenes stuff is happening. Right, alert box. Let's make you way smaller. Excuse me. Alert box. Okay, it's not letting me do it. I'm not going to deal with that right now. Okay, well, anyway, so we can just pump his attacks to the moon. That's the point of what I'm trying to get at. Crits could be nice on him, but we don't need them. So I'm going to sort by attack bonus. Gear set, we're just going to go for Calamity. Let's get a bunch of attack. Wow, you really got to start. We got a lot of stuff to level up. This piece is just insane, so even though we don't need it for him, I do want to bring this to 8 because this piece is crazy. You finally quit Raid. Congratulations, Archer. It's a great feeling. The best part of playing Raid is the moment when you get to quit. No, I'm just kidding. Well, am I? I don't know. Good first roll. What's going on in the chat? No rage regen. Yeah, so I was correct. You can never get rage regen on weapons or breastplates. But look, and I actually did know for sure that you could attack speed on the weapon. I did not know that you could never get it on the breastplate. So that's good to know. All right, this is great. Great instant feedback piece. They really wish they made the gear leveling faster. Great first roll. The rest isn't that good, but this is going to be our best option so far. I'm going to quickly look. We're only going to do things that are where you're going to get the attack bonus at +8 and +4. So something like this is great. Let me guess, Hydra class is the last shot. Shout out to all you guys for taking this time to hang out with me. Ooh, this is the piece right now because it does have crit. We're going to bring this to 16. Shout out to you guys for taking time to hang out with me on your Sunday afternoon or evening. It really does mean a lot. I think a lot of you guys know this is my full-time job currently. That's why I literally am spending 12 hours a day. Not even playing anymore. I barely play the game, if I'm being honest. Actually, that reminds me, I should probably check on. But I'm making content, editing content, chatting with people, planning videos. You'd be shocked how much time it takes out of your life. I've been up since 5 a.m. this morning. It is now 3 p.m., so that is already over a full work day. Would dropping frames per second make rolling gear faster? I doubt it, because even when you drop it to lower, I think you still only drop to 30. If you could drop it, maybe you could do the raid trick, excuse me, if you drop to like 10. It could help. But yeah, guys, so if you want to support me, it's as simple as clicking the like button on the stream and subscribing. I'm not asking for any of your money or anything like that. If you want to feel generous, you can do it, but I would never ask. Just you know, subscribe. Check out the last few videos. The algorithm has not been treating us well. I'm gonna be honest. The videos aren't doing like horrible, but like our basement on floor for like the past week before the past 3 days was like 2K views. And now it's settling at like 1.2, so that is a big difference. This piece is great. Wow, congrats. Flat stats suck, but this piece is really cool. We will probably just keep it on Nocturne because it is leveled up now. Right, hopefully we find some easy attack bonus. This piece could be amazing for you, and we'd only need to bring it to 12 right now. When am I flying back to Europe? I fly out to Europe on Sunday, late afternoon, early evening. I'm fine with this piece. We are going to bring it to 12 now, so let's just equip it. People saying it's gold wasted in the chat. We were tasked with a job, and we're going to accomplish that job. I've already discussed it with Blake. We're going to try not to level bad gear, but if we have to level mid gear to get it done, we are going to do that. Also, I think the rolls have been going pretty well. Like even rolls like this. Like this is for me and Blake, our levels of account. This piece is fine. So there we go. Now let's just hunt main stats. Should have unequipped already. Honestly, what I like to do, he's probably not going to have many options, but what I do on my account for someone like Nocturne is, oh, there's Cratch. This piece is awesome. Because what I was going to say I do is I hunt for attack percentage bonus, and then I'll just hunt for attack, flat attack, at least at this point, just to really pump that thing as high as possible. I didn't level a flat piece. Godfather, that was the weapon, and we got a huge crit rate bonus. Guys, if you're going to try to light me up in the chat, make sure you know what's going on first. Okay. Let's find some flatties, maybe. Nothing really working right now. Let's go like this. Anything catch? All right, so this is an instant feedback piece, my favorite kind. We'll bring this to 8. And I say 8 here because even if we get a bad flat attack roll, if we get a great crit rate roll, I don't mind already bringing it up to 16 because we get the attack percentage. That's not terrible. You're all good. I'm just messing with you. Oh, congrats, Dolores. There's nothing like, I managed to do without light lock, and you're like, whoa, without light lock, but with Virna. It's like, okay, yeah, that's how that works. All right, not the best roll in the world. We might end up using that piece, but let's just see if we find anything else nice. If this roll's good on the rage regen, we might already push it. Kick. Okay, pretty solid. Let's take this as 12 at least. We probably won't bring this piece to 16, even if it rolls insane. Because it's not such a good piece, but taking a piece to 12 from my calculations, a mythic piece takes between like 70k to 105k or something. I should probably start documenting more than just the random notes I take. But yeah, congrats, Dolores. That's really good. Dolores, could you link today's 2 videos in the chat, please? Guys, I'd really appreciate if you go like and check out the new videos. Let's just throw that on. It doesn't matter that much. He's going to do well enough already, I can tell. Okay, this is fine. Let's bring this to 8. Oh, and you got hats that I forgot. Yeah, I mean, that'll do it. Not the best piece in the world. I think we'll probably still use it, but this piece definitely I won't bring past 12. Ancient pieces? No. Ancient pieces have the same main stat. Their substats have basement rolls. So a legendary piece can't roll lower than 2 bars, and a mythic ancient piece can't roll lower than 3 bars. So you're guaranteed like 60th percentile rolls or higher. So it's really, really nice. Okay, he is done. You can see that attack is super, super high. Okay, moving along. Okay, I say let's check on the tanks now, and then we'll focus just on damage, and then we'll be good. So if his HP is already pretty high, which it's not, unfortunately, I was going to say if it's already pretty high. So I was going to be honest, guys, Blake has obviously been a culprit of quick equipping. So when you quick equip, I'll just show you. It's a quick equip. They will always prioritize BP, and the way you get the most amount of BP here, which really only matters for Tide, BP doesn't matter anywhere else, it's just an approximation. What was I saying? Lost my train of thought. If you do a quick equip, they always prioritize BP, and you get the most BP from set bonuses, right? But we don't set bonuses until later in the game, and always until the very end of the game when you have great gear. You never care about sets. You always stats over sets when it comes to accessories, right? So quick equip, it can hurt you for sure. So just gonna HP bonus. Ideally, I don't have to roll anything. It looks like I do. I'm just gonna probably start. We are gonna have to roll stuff up. Who am I kidding? So it is for a tank, so I'm gonna look for defense percentage 2. I think that's the most straightforward way to do it. If we could find some flat defense as well, it'd be nice. That's a drag. This rolling takes so long in this game, man. So we'll look for early feedback. That this could be a potentially great piece. Yeah, what Godfather said is correct. So ancient pieces do not roll any higher. It's the what do they call it? Infernal roar. Those pieces. It's the ones you get by using those little dusts and crystals that we get at high levels of Guild Boss, and then of course in the Void Rift. That's how you can get those kind of pieces. This is pretty cool. I'm actually going to 16 this. You can argue with me while I go and get a glass of water. But these are solid rolls, and everything here is useful to him. Attack speed will help him generate rage. Will help him get shield. Blah 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 blah. Tisk, tisk. Alright, that rolled pretty well. Guys, if someone you know or love is a quick equip abuser, don't be afraid to get help. Reach out and support them. Even quick equip abusers need help from people like us. Alright, what are we working with here? Ooh, this is like, talk about instant feedback. The two things I care the most about are the first two rolls. So I'll just quickly take this moment. What are the substats you want on tanks? So tanks, you really want them to be tanky. So there's two ways to accomplish that in this game. It's for them to have a huge HP pool, so they have tons of hit points, or for them to either also better and than or, but also to have very high defense, because defense is going to mitigate damage. However, the way things scale in this game, at least currently, as good as defense can be if you pump it super high, because champions will have such high base HPs, but such low, look at this, this is a 5-star Baron at 16k, it'll be well over 20 when he's 6 stars, but such low base defenses, not that this is so bad, but you can see it's almost in line with his attack. It's much easier to build champions with HP. I think eventually, maybe if we all have like defense bonus gear with super great HP subs, that might even be better, but for now, I mean, I still need to do testing on that, but for now, it really seems like this is the way to go. This piece is fine, I don't love it, this piece is good. We have a self-admitted, we're at Quick Equippers Anonymous. Quick Equip is a pretty terrible thing in this game. Until you have like tons of gear from all different kinds of sets and it's all plus 16 or whatever, they will never care about the quality of the gear over the making the set complete. So they might be leaving like a plus 16 HP percentage with perfect subsets, attack speed, rage regen, flat HP, defense bonus, you know? But just because there's one random piece from the same set as the other pieces that they think is relevant to that champion, you know? Alright, this piece, is this just the piece? I mean, nothing is really speaking to me right now. We have to just stick with this, it's fine. So you can see we didn't get the HP that high, but part of that is because he's a 5-star champion, so we're really going to count on, what's-her-face, Sadie to carry us here. So now what we do, for now we don't care, of course, about salvation, that's heal effects, we just go straight for life force, and all that matters to us is HP bonus. This is going to be our main tank, so we will take this off of Olog, we'll find something else for Olog later. I could bring this to 16 for the primary, but I want to save as much gold as we can, and I want to focus on moving on. I'm happy to take this from Setrim, so sorry, am I? No, we'll just take this from Aona, it's fine. And guys, if I ever do a takeover for you, I will obviously work really hard, I think, as you're seeing now. However, whatchamacallit, I lost my train of thought. I am going to rip gear off of people whenever I want, so that's just par for the course, so you just got to be ready to deal with that after the fact. Alright, so Baron's done. Let's do Olog now. Where's our Olog? See, equip. So when you clicked equip, they were quick equip. They're choosing to make these random sets that don't even have leveled gear. So they're really not prioritizing the quality of the stats. They're just prioritizing the completed set. So until you have tons of sets with tons of leveled pieces and then they can care about stats, it's really the most useless thing there is. Is there anything leveled already? There is literally not. There's nothing that we haven't used that is leveled, so we are going to have to level some stuff. Alright, this piece, I guess. Regardless, we're going to use this, I'll tell you. Okay, terrible rolls, but that is life. Again, we're going to have to roll from scratch here. This is a bummer. Oh, wait, maybe if I limit my search less. Anything ready for us? Nope. Again. Okay, so we look for something. Quick feedback, quick feedback, quick feedback. Wow, these are all plus 16 pieces. All right, here's the first one with attack speed at 12, so that's pretty nice. Maybe we could do that idea, but at the very least, you'd have to be allowed to have enhanced some pieces beforehand. Because, yeah, that could be brutal. It's 8%, but, I mean, we got to keep moving. So we're going to rock with this. I'm not going to bring it past 12, obviously. I mean, it's a relevant piece if the attack bonus rolls well or something. Like, this could go on someone else easily. But for now, I care most about my tanks. Yeah, what Godfather said is true. The only thing where a quick equip is super important is Tide. Wow, that was a terrible roll, but it's a plus 12 piece now, so we will use it. Anything here that we can use? This one? Okay, this one is absolutely fine. So finally, there's a piece we don't have to roll from scratch. Thank you, Blake. And not your fault either. I know probably tons of these pieces are new or you haven't needed to use yet. Today's stream is brought to you by Gosling Diet Ginger Beer. The ginger beer for streamers. Great. Fine rolls. Adequate. 12 to 16, in my experience, anywhere from 500 to 700k. Sometimes, actually, I should say it's more like 500 to 900k. I mean, you never know. It's RNG, but that's probably where I'd rank it. I find from 0 to 16 usually is like 700 to a million. Too much is the correct answer, yes. All right, we're doing the same thing we did with Baron, guys. Very simple. All right, this piece, even if it rolls bad, I'm going to use it. I don't mind. Setrum, I'm so tempted to just take your stuff. All right, we're just going to take this piece as well. We got to keep it moving. I told him we'd be doing an hour, and we're already about to hit an hour. The good news is I'm pretty sure these fights are going to be a breeze. Well, I shouldn't say that. 17 will be a breeze, and hopefully 18 if we just focus down, we should be at it fine. Blake, I'm assuming you're listening right now. What I strongly suggest you do, because all these champions will be geared, to be fair, they could have less gear on them because once we unlock Power Dominance, it'll be a lot easier for you to win these fights. Wow, that is a terrible roll. We'll stick with it, though. Once these champions, because they'll be geared, once you log back into your account, I would do at least like 50 to 100 Gear Raid 2 runs. Just get some nice accessories. No reason not to take advantage of the team being built. Okay, so I think all of our tanky units are done, right? The whole top row except for Valkyrie's on. We got a little bit of DPS. Then we got boom, boom. So the only thing, we have 3 DPS left. Wrath is the least important. The soul that I don't care about, I can't imagine we're going to deploy her. So we'll just put random gear on her just to give her a little tankiness. Abomination is probably the next, well, Valkyrie, then Abomination. Then we'll check on Decimus. Actually, let's do Decimus now because he's so easy. So the way I would suggest you gear Decimus, first off, guys, this is super important. Your Decimus needs to be max skill. Absolutely. Guys, Decimus needs to be max skill. Why do I say that? Defiance is passive. When HP drops to 0, the hero remains alive and continues to fight for 6 seconds. This goes up to 8 seconds, and you need that 8 seconds for this fight for the second roly-poly-oly to come down and hit you. This cannot work, okay? I mean, it can work, but it won't work the right way. And of course, we don't care about this at all. The effect duration with his whatever increased attack, because we're not using him for that. So if you can max out the one on the right, that's all that matters. Literally nothing else matters on him, because if you can put a little tankiness so he doesn't die instantly, that's cool, which I actually do. But for this, it doesn't really matter. And I am also going to try to put him in a rapidity set and just save us 1 extra cost. Why not? Because he is the kind of champion you keep redeploying. But yeah, Decimus is an amazing champion. One of the most powerful rares in the game for sure. Okay, so we don't have to do this. And I mean, I guess we will, because like we have so much rare stuff, there's no reason not to. Thank you for the tip, Godfather. I did not know you could double click. See how we're doing on promo materials. All right, we're not going to promote him. All right, so our Decimus is basically done. What I will say is I really think a rapidity set's the best, so hopefully we have pieces of that. I don't even care if they're leveled, to be honest. So rapidity, really early game set, but really useful. I guess flat HP is probably our best if we have a choice. We'll just take this one because it's leveled. But yeah, Rapidity just getting 1 cost less, so I think that brings him from 17 to 16 is pretty cool. Alright, basically done. I don't care about these pieces at all. I think he's going to be so fragile anyway. He's going to die instantaneously. So all that matters is that he's skilled up and that his cost is low. We'll leave him like that. Okay, I think time to do Valkyra because she's going to be our main, probably our main throughout the fight damage dealer. So Valkyra, I'm going to familiarize myself with her kit. Let's actually see how you're doing here. You only have 1 crystal, so I won't touch it. I wanted to see, guys, quick tip. I'm actually going to make a YouTube short about this, I think. It's so much easier to get legendary skill dust than it is to get legendary crystals. I strongly suggest on every legendary champion that you use at least a little. Once you reach like the early mid game to mid game, get them all to the point where let's see if anyone's there. Get them to the point where you only need skill dust, and then you can stop once you. It looks like you actually did a great job, Blake, of doing exactly what I'm suggesting. So Cratch, we don't use him, so that's why he didn't do it, which I don't blame him. I didn't do it on mine either. But you can. There's a point where you can only use skill dust, and then you'll start needing crystals. Get it to the point where you need crystals, because you're gonna reach a point where you have so much more dust than crystals, so there's no reason not to use it. That was a very long-winded way of saying something very simple. So if I'm gonna make a video about that, I need to rehearse that. That was not great. But Valkyra, very cool. Very cool champion. Let me read her skills really quickly. So she's AoE magic damage. Is this? Yeah, magic damage to multiple enemies in range, and she inflicts magic vulnerability. She's so strong, man. Oh, and basic attack range +1. So that's our awakened Valkyria. So she's gonna get 4 tiles, like we said before. Increases attack by 5% after 6 seconds to up to 8 times. So up to 40% boost, and that's a permanent effect. So fortunately, we've already increased the max bonus we'll get, which is the most important thing. However, if you need her quicker, you can get this interval down to 14 seconds, which is really cool. And then immediately revives 1 allied unit in range and restores 60% HP for them. I didn't not know she had this ability. This effect can only be triggered 1 time per deployment, does not revive for the hero herself. Okay, interesting. Increases damage by 45% for 25 seconds. So she's just, yeah. Great. Let's just check her attack interval. Yeah, Blake got really lucky on Sadie's ult for sure. What's going on, Martijn? How you doing? Shout out to the Netherlands. Okay, so very low attack control. I believe this is the lowest attack control in the game. Correct me if I'm wrong. I have never seen lower than 2 seconds before. So she's 1.8. So we don't need actually much attack speed on her to really benefit. So this already, like this 100 thing, is a sweet spot. You can see he did a quick equip again. So I actually am going to go off of this. So what do we need on Valkyria? She needs crit. So we do the classic attack bonus and then crit. See what we can get. See what we can get. This piece could be awesome. So let's roll this up. Oh my god. We might, if this doesn't roll well on crit, the whole piece might be cursed. Okay, 1 second, guys. My grandmother is leaving. Well, now we will take this to 12. Okay. Terrible roll. We're not going to keep going. Greets to Graham. I'm telling you guys, it's magic. Every time I leave, I come back and we have more viewers, not less. I think people just hate looking at me. Ooh, this piece could be so good. Please be so good, please. Yeah, I'm pretty lucky. And if you guys think I'm blowing her off, we hung out for 2 hours before this, and I'm seeing her tomorrow night for dinner. I've been seeing her like every day while I'm home, because we're buddies. Great roll. This might be our plus 16 we've been waiting for. Oh my god! You're so lucky, Blake. This is better than any. This already be the best attack bonus piece on my account already. And it's a good set. Goated. Her base is 2.4. Oh, because it had already been reduced. Oh, I'm such a boner. I'm such an idiot. I'm so sorry, guys. Thank you, Pink Jesus. I didn't realize it had already been applied. You know, it was wishful thinking. Yeah, two is the minimum. Guys, don't... This piece is crazy. So, of course, we're not rolling for the flat defense right now. Yeah, this piece is so good. We're rolling for the extra bonus. Getting from 15 to 16 is kind of huge. I still haven't checked on any of the videos. Do I even want to know? I'm so anxious about this stuff lately. Thank you very much for the subscription, Espadao. I like that name, Espadao. Sounds very cool. Okay, great rolls, guys. I'm sorry. I'm gonna confirm it right here. You can light me up if you think I'm wrong, but I really don't think it's wrong. If you get a decent first roll and a decent second roll, you are guaranteed decently rolled. Like, especially if you get purple on the first roll, like, it's gonna happen. Thank you so much for the... Someone just followed me on Twitch, actually. That's interesting. Guys, please consider subscribing to the channel. I don't know if we are I doubt we are anymore, but last week we were the #1 fastest growing channel in Watch Your Realms, which is really cool. That's gonna be hard to keep up, but, you know, again, if we at least get 50 subs a day, I was hoping to get to... Maybe you guys can make this happen. I want to get to 3,000 subscribers by the time I leave New York, which is exactly 1 week from now. So it wouldn't be that hard if we keep on the pace we were on, but I know that pace was pretty aggressive. So I'm not gonna... I don't know. We'll see. All right. I think it's about time we get into this battle. So I am gonna speed up a little bit. This piece I don't love. This piece will roll just to 4. Okay, not good. Not good at all. That's almost a piece you sell. I mean, anyone else would, but this account still needs time. Alright, probably we just do this piece as we have very limited options there. Thank you, Cratch. I will just bring this to 16 just because we have a shot at least. Don't hate me. Yeah, I don't know why they hate Zealous so much, guys. It's weird. Okay, guys, the video is doing really well, so that really means a lot to me. Dolores and Felipe, if you don't mind spamming that in the chat. And guys, if you're considering subscribing, I would love it if you just do it, because it makes me very happy, and then I start smiling, and I'm so happy. I gotta say bye to my aunt. Give me 1 second, guys. Have a good life, Ethan. Okay, that rolled okay. Also, just a heads up, guys, if it wasn't clear, there's no way we're getting to Void Rift, but I probably will stream it later. That is a mech piece, but it is what it is. We got to keep pushing. He doesn't have any plus 16 bonus gears, so he needs some, and as long as it's not... If it meh is okay. As long as it's not terrible, we're going to use it. So, let's get some prayers out there that this rolls well on the crit rate, please. Give me at least 10%. Oh, I think that's my 10%. I think that was... I'm going to guess that's 11%. 9%. Shoot. Okay, so we definitely need some attack speed, which we know we can only get from the weapon now. Thank you guys that figured that out. Confirmed my suspicion. Okay, let's see if we can get greedy. We can. This is going to be the piece already, almost certainly. And I probably will plus 16 it, even though it's not amazing yet. Yes, that is the piece. All right. We're almost done, guys. Thank you for your patience. But yeah, so, yeah, I mean, I said I was going to stream till 4:30 at the latest. I see there's no way we can get to Vordrift. I'm going to my neighbors for dinner. I mean, hey, how about this? You know what? I'll compromise, all right? If we can beat... We've already been doing this takeover for 1 hour and 6 minutes. Thank you so much, Cucumber Rick. I appreciate that so much. We got to keep pushing. Nothing says you're Dutch like bringing up F1 in a random mobile video game stream like this. Yes, it's 3:42 in New York right now. All right, if we can finish 18, I will say by 4:15 my time. So that is 33 minutes from now, which we probably actually can. Thank you very much, Cucumber Rick. You're a hero. Dude, I told you, you have to max out Decimus' skills, which there's no reason... Any rare hero you would even dream of using, you have to max out their skills. Because we have a big problem in this game. There's nothing you can do with rare skill dust, because there's only going to be like 5 or 6 rare heroes you'll ever even think about using. Wow, that piece rolled so well. You're welcome. This piece is great. For this account, this piece is great. Oi, Martine! Okay, now let's just find a Calamity. Do we have enough attack speed already? I would like a little more if I'm being honest. So I think we're a little screwed. It is what it is though. So let's just deal with it. My green screen is falling behind me. Give me 1 second. Will, can you help me? The green screen fell. I think you missed the scout. I mean, what do you want me to do? Pause it, I can't pause it. Stream. It's funny because you can't see the green screen. Oh, you're not on it though. So it just looks like I'm doing nothing, you know? So that is funny. Will, that's not going to work, I don't think. What is going to happen when it falls again in 1 minute? Come get it. Okay. My brother is 6'4". So that's like 194 centimeters or something. So I'm having him help me hang up the green screen. But he, of course, can only give me like 1 minute of whatever that was, 20 seconds of help. You couldn't see him, he was right over there. Because he needs to get back to watching a concert video of a concert he was already at and a video he's already watched. It's a great video, I've seen it twice, but... Do you like the shorts? Great, thank you. Okay, let's get back into this. I think we're just going to plus 12 this and we're using it one way or another. Unless we can find a really early... Oh, this one. Ooh, we're using this piece. Even if this rolls like into the gutter, we're using this pieces. It's cheaper to roll legendary pieces, just so you know, guys. So getting a legendary piece plus 12 usually costs like between 70k and 100k. So kind of... Oh, baby! Let's go! Oh, we're gonna clear 18. All right, so let's make a deal, guys. Yeah, concerts are fun, but come on, he can pause it. It's on YouTube. But yeah, if you guys are like Wolfpack, Wolfpack is probably the band I would play the most for you guys, if I could. But I will get copyright stricken, so that's why we always listen to the same stuff. But if you like them, or even if you don't know them and you like my tastes, they are probably my favorite band of like the past 5 years of my life. And this piece is sick. Of the past 5 years of life, and they have a concert from Bonnaroo that came out about 1 month ago, and they posted the whole thing for free on YouTube. It's an amazing concert video. Sick piece, guys. So this is the best character right now. The attack speed's too low, but this is still really, really strong build. Crazy high attack we got on her for not the highest base attack. Okay, so let's do Abomination, and then we're out of here. Let's see what we got already. So we got an HP, we got a crit. No, we can't use this. Shoot. Let me just quickly go over his kit. I haven't seen it in a couple weeks. Okay. So the way we're going to use Abomination, guys, is mostly for damage. So I'm going to prioritize HP a little less, but we'll still look for it when we can get it. So we'll quickly take some peeks if we can find any crit stuff. It's like, we're just going to take this. It's fine. We don't have to obsess over him. He's not the main thing for us right now. We might have to go back if our damage is really limited. This we got flat attack, flat HP. I like this piece. Maybe if someone want, oh shoot, I pressed the wrong button, guys. I'm sorry. The concert, just search Bonnaroo Wolfpack. If someone wants to find it on YouTube, you can put the link in the chat so everyone can watch it. It's really amazing. But yeah, it's pretty annoying. Like, this is definitely gonna fall again before the stream is over, I think. I just have it taped up to the bookshelf. Also, Dolores, can you please share the Discord link and the link to the new video? Thank you so much. Okay, how did we do? Wolfpack, V-U-L-F-P-E-C-K, Wolfpack. Where was that other piece I saw, please? This one, let's throw it on. So now I actually might just quickly see, do we have any HP bonus with a crit sub? Oh, that could be so good if I was willing to roll it. This one's pretty nice. Let's bring this to 8. Bonnaroo? Bonnaroo's like, you guys don't know Bonnaroo? Bonnaroo's like an insanely famous music festival in America. It takes place in Kentucky every year. Ooh! So guys, when this happens, I'm telling you, I'm just gonna, when that happens, watch, now I'm gonna eat my words. It has such a high chance to roll at least mid rolls. See, it like basically turns it into like a legendary ancient. You know, like, it seems to me at least like the minimum is around the second line. You see? We're just gonna bring it up. This piece is sick. Thank you, Soup. That's my girlfriend. Yes. Just, Soup, just put the link in. It's Wolfpack Bonnaroo. Yes, so if we were doing like a very universal build, we would, if we could do it the perfect build, we put him in a Glacier ring set, or a Glacier set, so he's getting attack from his HP. We put at least 2 HP bonuses, if not 3, on his accessories, and then we just try to pump attack and crit elsewhere. But... yeah, I told you guys, I'm telling you, a really big high first roll kind of guarantees you. Okay, cool. But right now we need him more, really just for straight up damage, and we don't have the craziest stuff. We can go like this, I guess. Is there anyone I can just take from? I have to level everything up every time. This is killing me. Let's just put this piece on. I don't even care if it rolls bad. We're sticking with it. I'm really running out of time here, guys. Attack bonus. HP. Okay, this piece is great if it rolls. Alright, so let's bring this to 12 regardless, honestly. This piece, again, could be great if it rolls. Okay, this piece is probably going to roll. We'll let it go the whole way. You can see we're just burning through his gold. We've already used over 6 million gold. How's everyone doing today? Did everyone have a great weekend? Also, guys, if you like free-to-play content, Ivy just started a really interesting series today. It's free-to-play, but she's only going to play 1 hour a day. I think that's a very interesting concept. telling you, dude, that the theory works. Wow. I'm just saying, if you... Whoa! You guys should let me do takeovers for you. It's worth the money. Look at these rolls. You can't... I was gonna say you can't buy these rolls, but I guess Brad did. Crazy rolls. Good so far, says Cat Daddy Lurk. Next 4 days off and the missus works all week. It's nothing could sound more like gaming time than I don't have to work and she does. That's like bust out the headset. So we have Abomination. Does there anyone else? Was he the last one we had to gear? Oh, we got to throw random gear on a Solda. Oh my god, we're going to 16. I'm on fire. I'm on fire right now. We're getting purples every piece right now. And with good substats. Once you actually properly put these pieces around for different content, this is going to change your whole account, man. These are crazy rolls. We're actually running out of gold. It's insane. Raid dailies take about 29 hours on their own. That's too real. Abomination's last? Sweet. Yeah, we've already been going an hour 17, so we'll only end up being probably about an hour and a half. So not so much longer than I thought. But yeah, maybe I need to roll your visas. Yeah, if we can get like to the second line, if we can get like 15 or 16% on this attack bonus, this is gonna be such a sick piece. Oh my god, I'm on fire! Oh my god, I'm on fire! Wow, baby. Yeah, this went into like, let's just throw random gear on Abomination to like, is this a goat character now? So, a huge amount of HP. He's got crazy base HP. A huge amount of attack. He's going to do a lot of work for us. Alright, are we finally ready? Done. So, Isolda. I'm going to be very, very liberal with what I choose to put on our gear was. Honestly, that's fine. Even though this is a quick equip, you can see the HP looks solid. Everything's fine. She's even in a Mana Spring set. I love Mana Spring sets. Time to finally do it, baby. All right, let's hop right in. I guess I probably won't one exit, but I will talk you through my strategy. But keep in mind, guys, if you're interested in Gear Raid 2 content, I have a guide coming out probably on Tuesday. It'll be very comprehensive. So what I like to do first is put out Vortex so we can already start building up his rage. Now we're gonna wait. Here comes the Roly Polioli. Get ready with your Decimus, and you can see my Decimus is only 16 costs because of the Rapidity set I put him on. A very nice set. Even though it's an early game set, it's a really good one. We're going to wait, and now we're going to hopefully get down our better tank Baron. So what we do now is we let him take one more hit. Now we're going to pick up our Decimus to get some cost back, and we play Sadie. I like to play Sadie here, guys, because she covers tons and tons and tons of space with her heals. You can really see, so she's got that diamond formation, which is very nice. So we'll see how our Baron's doing, whether or not we need a trigger. It looks like we are going to need a trigger. So now I will one exit to explain how Sadie works, guys. So... he's going to come with his Earthquake move. I'll go to the monster manual to show you. So deals high consecutive piercing damage to all targets 3 times, right? Or physical damage, excuse me, to all targets 3 times. So Sadie's basically going to mitigate that and turn it into only 40% of what it could have been. And then we'll have 12 seconds, which is plenty time between Sadie and Vortex to make that up. So you'll see, I'm going to wait. And now I will trigger, and hopefully we can just trigger Sadie and then the shields from whatever, and we can save from Baron, and we can just save, yeah, see, it works, because Sadie's just so overpowered for this. Great. So now what I'm going to do is place Valkyra, and you can see because she's A1, we're going to be able to cover this whole row. So Valkyra's, I would say, definitely one of the better floor units for this fight in terms of damage, but the fact that he has her A1, I think might make her as good as, like, Arrogance or Zeal 2. Maybe better if you build her right. Alright, so we're going to get ready again with Decimus, and because Baron's stronger, we're going to focus Decimus on this row here. And you'll see, guys, I wait until they've just started entering that first square, so they're behind us, because otherwise they could roll into us again when we pick up. But now we're going to place Olog. We're going to queue Valkyra, excuse me. I'm already going to pick up, well, I'm going to wait for Decimus to take his second hit. All right, we're going to pick up Decimus, 2 excess, and now I'm going to put down Abomination here. So Abomination's job here is to put some damage out. You can see Olog's taking a ton. We are going to trigger, and the second we can, we're going to trigger with Sadie as well. So you can see no one's died so far, and that's really just on the backs of Sadie and Vortex being insane. And you'll notice, I'll one exit again, we have not used Wrath, we have not used Isolde, we have not used what's-his-face. We'll put Wrath here just to get a little damage. And we're going to get rid of Decimus. Nocturne I'm not going to drop until the very end when I know we need him for the boss. That's really his only job. So Decimus is going to tank, can tank here now because Abomination will take that hit like an absolute champion. Actually, no. Okay, he was picked back up by Valkyria, fortunately. Valkyria's super strong, actually. I'm really surprised he took that so hard. So he's going to die. But this is why we have a Solda, and we've been saving our costs. So we can use the Solda kind of in the Decimus role now. We only have one round of smashes left. We can trigger there with Olog, trigger with Baron. Rat's putting out some decent damage. I just realized we never put any gear on him. So we wait. We can trigger Valkyria really quick. So I'm going to keep an eye on this. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to 1-exit here. See, I lined it up perfect with Vortex. We can trigger. Just trigger anyone who needs. We'll trigger Sadie as well. And now we're kind of Gucci. We can take one more hit, and we'll put down our main damage dealer, and we're going to let... I probably should have waited on Valkyria, but hopefully Nocturne loads up quickly. And as long as he does, we should be able to blast down the boss. I actually can also... Hopefully Abomination comes back, and we can use him for some damage on the boss. All these guys over here are done. They don't matter. Just pick them up so it's a little easier to see the screen. We are lining up really well with the ultimates from Baron and then Nocturne. We do have an ultimate active from Wrath, and you can see he's not nearly as tanky as he is on stage 18, so we're actually putting in a lot of damage. The second we trigger Nocturne, this shouldn't be much of a fight. So watch the bar here. You see, guys, that when it just shoots down like that, that's when he hits for real damage. So it really is a walk in the park when you got a good Nocturne and you do get those triggers. So if you have a great Nocturne, but you're maybe struggling to get him down the whole way, there's no reason not to keep retrying and retrying since it doesn't cost energy. And if you get good RNG, and even though it's only a 15% chance, if you can hit 2 or 3 times, you see the chunks that takes down because this is a very tanky, high defense enemy, but Nocturne will ignore that. So there we go, stage 17 on our first try. Hopefully we'll do the same for 18. We're coming up on an hour and 30 minutes of Takeover here. I'm going to do less explanation now, guys, and really just focus on trying to nail this my first try. So hopefully you enjoy it. As long as we do everything well, this should be fairly easy. And then what I will do, what I promised Blake, is we'll go in once we beat it again, and I'll try to do a speedier run for his farming, and then we will be done. So maybe we can do a little bit of Void Rift. I doubt we'll be... There's no way we'll be able to beat the whole Void Rift for me today, but... where are you? Great. And great. I think we gotta wait. I messed that up slightly. So unfortunately, he couldn't take the second hit. That's really a drag, but it should be all right. I'm quickly thinking, no, we'll do like this. That is true. I might need to use Olog. Okay, so terrible start. Guys, not having 5-star tanks is definitely making this harder. The Ghost Dude is the Lord effect of the North Throne. This Baron is like really not doing it. Yeah, okay. We got to place really... I'm being pretty lazy if you guys haven't noticed. I'm going to stop now. Come on. So we do have the shields up at least on Decimus, which is nice. All right, now, so we should be set. If we still struggle, then we're really in trouble. So keep an eye on when we finally start taking damage with Decimus. All right, we can pick him up now. So now we focus on Sadie. Okay, trigger. Let's see if we have to use Vortex. It's kind of going to be kind of important. Oh, we don't have to use Vortex. So Sadie's that strong, guys. You can see how weak this Baron is. No offense, Blake. It's just because he's not 6 stars. But even still, we're kind of fine. And that's just all on the back of Sadie's insane ultimate ability. Also, Sadie's a 9-cost healer, which is just ridiculous. Let's trigger Valkyria. Let's get Olog down. All right, now we got to really pay attention on ultimates and stuff. All right, Abomination. I think we place him like this for now. It'll be okay. All right, really, Baron's not doing a good job at all for us. Sadie's almost back. So hopefully, come on. Sadie's really, come on. So you saw I triggered early there on Vortex. I really didn't want to take a chance with Baron. It looks like we might be in trouble with Olog. No, Sadie's going to save the day again. You guys can... This is really turning into a Sadie showcase. You can see how we probably really should be struggling with these 5-star tanks, and it's just kind of a non-issue with Sadie. So we wait, we wait, we wait. I'm probably going to use Wrath to take a hit here, and then also give us a little bit of bonus for Abomination. So we'll use Wrath like this, and now we'll get ready with Decimus. Alright, we should be good. We can trigger in a second. We're getting close to the last round of slams. And I'm not going to really worry about picking anyone up right now because we're pretty good on cost. I trigger and trigger. We could actually tank a little damage if we have to here, which I actually will do. So we're waiting for Sadie to load up. We're looking pretty good. I am going to trigger Valkyria already just so there's no risk at all with these little extra golems. And now we just got to time... Hopefully Valkyria takes care of that. Hopefully Olog can stay aloft. Okay, we got lucky with Vortex there. Here comes Sadie. The second we trigger Sadie, we're in the clear. As long as everyone stays up. Okay, we're good. Pick up. Take one more hit on the ground. And now we can drop Nocturne so we can load up. I don't know what a Solde's thing does, but we can at least trigger it. Great. Okay, we can pick up a Solde. And we did it. Probably didn't even need to trigger Valkyria, but should be fine. So we just wait and wait and wait for Nocturne. Unfortunately, we have Abomination here. Is Wrath going to be ready? Wrath actually might be ready, so I am going to 1x this. Just... yeah, he will be ready. Cool. Okay, this should be an easy clap unless we get super unlucky with Nocturne, and we're not going to. This is just a delete button right now. There's Valkyria. There we go, guys. So you can see it was a little tight at the end. The big reason for that is, yeah, it was cutting a little close, but you can see there the benefit of the privilege card, guys. We got a drop, a bonus drop, and we got a privilege bonus drop. So that's something you don't see every day. That is pretty cool. And we got a thumbs upper. Meh. But there you have it. So we're going to do a quick auto run. Actually, that was pretty fast, I think. And Blake said we could leave it. We are going to leave it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Blake. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope it was helpful to some people. And let me know on Discord or in the comments of this stream if this is the kind of thing you want to see released as an edited video. This is the second time I've done a live takeover. We also did it for Gear Raid 118. And then, yeah, if you enjoyed this and you think maybe it'd be good for your account, takeovers are available for purchase on Discord. Typically, I charge between $40 and $50 an hour, depending on what it entails. But as Blake will tell you right now, I'm probably too generous. I tend to give, I tend to go overtime, and I never charge if it's more than what I think it's going to be. But yeah, cool. Let me know. Guys, thank you so much. We can quickly hop onto my account. I've got about 10 minutes. So thank you, Blake, for sharing. I'm glad we did it pretty easily. But you can see, guys, like, if you're ever wondering, like, oh, why do things cost this much, or why does it take so much time? Like, when you actually watch it, I mean, we spent an hour re-gearing champions, right? It's a big thing. All right, so let's get into settings. I gotta quickly log back into my account. Give me 1 second, folks. All right. Switch accounts, switch anyway. It's so nice logging into my own account because I know there's going to be no issues. Like, no offense to other people's accounts, it's just I have my phone here for activation if I need it, and my computer knows that it's my computer. It's just so much easier. Okay, let's sign in. Also, I don't know if people noticed, I changed my name in-game officially back to Fastidious from Fastidious YT. The reason I made Fastidious YT is because when I tested the game out, I made an account called Fastidious. But then I gave up on that account once I decided I had a main account, which was going to be for the content. And then I was like, I don't use that account anymore. So I went back on that account just to delete the old stuff, just so I could post my new stuff, which I thought was kind of funny. All right, great. So, got some great info from the stream. I'm very glad. Maku's asking, do we have any minimum gold and XP requirements for takeovers? Also, guys, shout out to Maku. Maku helped me make that calendar. So if you guys are enjoying the interactive calendar, that was very much done with the very large Maku on my very narrow shoulders. I used to be quite good at Excel, guys. I have a master's in finance, but that is very much a thing of the past, and I don't have any of the skills I used to have. I have them just The most basic knowledge. Okay, so we are in my account. I guess we hop right into the Void Rift and give it a go. It shouldn't be very hard for us on normal. We're not going to try hard, guys. There's no way I can do it. But we can get a quick sense. But the amount of battles it is, I don't think we'll be able to finish in time. And then how much XP and gold? Ideally, I let you guys... I don't like doing leveling up of characters because anyone can do it. Gold, at least, like, gearing requires some thought and some decision-making. So a lot of times what I do is people will send me their... Like, they'll say, oh, I want to do Gear Raid 2. So I have someone that I'm talking with right now who wants help with Gear Raid 2. So I say, send me your roster, just filtering for defenders and healers so I get a sense of what you have. And then for him, I was like, if you want to push 18, I think we really need a 6-star mid-on. So take today to 6-star mid-on, and then tomorrow we do it for you. So tomorrow I'm doing the takeover for him. So things like that, you know? But like I'd prefer not to have to 6-star champions myself. I mean, I guess if you have all the XP saved, it's fine. But I can just tell you ahead of time the characters we're going to need because I've been playing this game so much. I think I've got a decent sense at this point. But yeah, and then in terms of gold, unless it's a crazy undertaking, I think 5 million I can pull off. Unless you really need everything leveled, kind of what Blake did. And if you're in a situation like Blake, I need 10 million just to be safe. But you saw there we used about 8.5 million, I think. Okay, so is this the same thing as the Racha fight? Falling Stones? Yeah, okay. So this one I already know how to beat. I guess the only thing I could get in my way is if my champions aren't geared, which is certainly a possibility. That's certainly a very real possibility. We'll go Fighter Squad. We don't need an extra tank for this because it's just going to pull more aggro from the stones. Yeah, we can do this. Okay, I'm really quickly going to check to make sure everyone's wearing gear. Give me 1 second, guys, because that's just going to waste our time if they're not. So Nyx, Luneria. Keep in mind, everyone's not wearing perfect gear, so don't judge me. But you can see I've got some decent builds going. And I still have like enough gold to finish this event and do... Should we do it? You know what I would enjoy? Because I want to do something for me. I can auto fight? Do I have power dominance? Oh, does it just like... The fight's over? No, okay. But it is 3x. But am I getting power dominance right now? How does this work? How does this work? Oh, guys, let me pause the music or quiet the music. So Dolores, if you guys don't know Dolores, look in the chat. That's Dolores. Dolores is probably the biggest, what's the word? Person on my account that isn't me. Dolores has been working with me since my raid days. She's been my Discord manager for like 2 years now. But Dolores has suggested the game Baldur's Gate because I do really like... I like watching D&D. I've never played it, but I love Dimension 20. And I also obviously really love games like this. And Dolores said I would really like Baldur's Gate. I've never heard of it. And then I talked to my little brother, and he knows me, and he said I would love it. I was wondering if you guys think it would be fun if we tried doing like a stream of me trying to play it for the first time. My brother thought it was a good idea. My little brother's like a real gamer guy. He knows like so much more than me. So maybe it's a crazy idea. I don't know. Also, I'm really bad at PC gaming. I've never done it before. I mean, technically we're doing it right now, but this is like click gaming. Like I've never played when you have to... How do you say it? I never played... How do you call that? Like where I'm clicking the keys and the thing and the mouse, you know? I've only done like Raid and this. Or like... I played chess, Lego chess a lot when I was younger. But yeah, this is an idea we were thinking about doing, but I really would want to, I would have to organize it because it could tank my account if it's not received well because YouTube punishes you when you switch games. But yeah, I heard it was turn-based, so it sounds like maybe I could do it. Because like, for example, I was pretty good at Genshin when it came out, but I would only play on mobile. And we tried once or twice on stream, and I was like legitimately so bad I had to stop the stream because I didn't know what I was doing. Keybinds. Oh, it's just called mouse and keyboard. I thought there's a special name for it, like where you have to press ASDW. I've literally never played a game like that ever. Like, I mean, of course I played games on like addictinggames.com and stuff, but like all my gaming has always been like on the Xbox, or like lately I got the Switch so I could play Zelda, and I used to play GameCube. But yeah, maybe we'll take a poll on the community tab and then on Discord. But that's something I'm kicking around. That's an idea. Can I auto this one too? No, I can't. This is another Falling Stone station. It looks like everyone was geared. You know who? Let's just check the people. Yeah, like I was like, Amani wouldn't be geared, you know. So let's do a quick leveling sesh. Actually, do I have anything like lit hiding out here? Is there anything just absolutely freaking lit, dude? Because I've done a lot of farming. BG3, that's Baldur's Gate, uses mouse clicks primarily. So mouse clicks, that's something I'm pretty good at. I'm in Photoshop all day. I can click around the mouse pretty good. Keyboard is for camera panning. Okay, that sounds like I could do it. So guys, if you're interested, actually, Dolores, can you set up a poll for me right now? Whoa! Sick piece alert. 24%. I don't have very good crit gear. That might be the highest crit roll on my account. 24%. Whoa! Goat piece alert. Can I get some goat emojis in the chat? Or can I get in my own chat? How do I do this? Here we go. Goat emoji time, guys. If you join as a level 1 a level 1 member on YouTube, you get all these beautiful goat emojis, and we have custom made Fastidious goat emojis coming next week from our graphic designer. How do I send this? Oh, I did too many goat emojis. They said I went over the character limit. That's so funny. Imagine typing so many goat emojis. How many characters is one goat? One goat is 10 characters. Who knew? So I'm going to use all my gear trying to get this flat defense roll. Oh, it was worth it. This piece is insanity. This piece is nutty. Dang. I can't, dude, wait. When we have custom goat emojis, it's going to be flames. This probably has to go on someone else, if I'm being honest. That's too good a piece for her. Unfortunately, she used to be the best character on my account, but no more. Probably it's going to go on Nyx, I guess. Yeah, it's going to go on Nyx. You can't set up a poll? Alright, let me set up the poll really quick, guys. I also only have 15 more minutes. At 4:30 my time, so that is 8:30 UTC. We will be ending the stream, but I really appreciate you guys. This has been a lot of fun, actually. I like when it's like I actually know I'm not going to do it for a million straight hours. Alright, start poll. How do you spell Baldur? I'm going to guess it's like this. Okay, I'll leave that up for like 5 minutes so we can see. Sweet. Let me quickly check one thing. Okay, great. So, Nyx, my sweet Nyx. This is now I got to do a whole trickle down gearing session. Baldur. Guys, if the delay wasn't so... If we can figure out the delay, I would have known how to spell it, but I'm literally seeing it now. That was like a minute ago I asked. Alright, so let's sort by crit, I guess. On my Calamity pieces. Excuse me. Oh my god. Jeez. Here, Calamity. More like crit Lamity, am I right? Aha, aha, ha, ha. Crit damage, flat attack. Crit rate, flat attack. Attack bonus, flat attack. Alright, let's see if we can get a big first roll here. This piece could be juicy. There's some potential major juice in this piece, guys. Give me a big one. Give me a big one. Come on. Oh, I'm getting greedy. If I don't see purple, I'm getting greedy. Dolores legit thinks we'll enjoy the game. We can definitely try it out. Yeah, guys, if you want to advocate for or against it in the chat, be my guest. Do I have any attack percentage? Ooh, this piece has so much. This is like almost a goat piece. There's certain champions like no question Deimos. This could be like a best in slot piece for him if it rolls. Okay, bad start. Very bad start. Okay, and it's done. Done. That is so sad. That is like so heartbreaking. The rolling in this game is really upsetting. I'm upset. All right, let's 12 this. Strategic, really good game. Played. What's Ashes of Creation? Is that another D&D game? Ooh, decent roll. Okay, if this flatty goes, I might 16 it. I'll say it. 9% is not good at all, but it's not that tragic. As desperate as we are with gold, I don't know. Maybe I won't actually. I'm gonna need a big flatty to roll this thing. Not big enough. Sorry, folks. All right, I'm not impressed by any of this, so officially we don't care about set. So I'm just gonna get a little greedy for this. What are we working with? That's the best we have, really? I'm trying to cycle that back to us. All right, this piece can pop on. We'll 12 it. Hopefully we got a decent crit, and we'll just keep moving. Wow, very decent. 17.5% I will take. Guys, if you haven't voted yet, please vote. So let's quickly check the accessories. You guys can see there's not so much thought that goes into this. It's like, hey, I want attack bonus. Hey, I want crit rate, and that's it. This piece has crazy potential. Maybe do a +4 on this piece, because this piece, if this gets a big roll, we can just, like, if this gets to 50 percentile. Oh, that's like so on the line, man. Oh, heartbreaking. Crit rate. Attack speed, HP. Defense, no. No. Alright, this one is the best we have to work with, so we will bring this to 12. Okay, I think it's decent enough. I think we're 16ing it, and this will be the last level up. I'll tell you right now. We're gonna hop in, and then we'll play for 10 minutes. We'll see what we can accomplish. And I'm gonna close the poll in 1 minute, folks. I just want to get a quick shout out. So let's see, about 10 minutes into the about 20 minutes in the stream, we hit 37 concurrent. Let's say actually about 30 minutes, we hit 51. We've been above 50 basically the whole time. Yeah, it's pretty awesome, guys. I really appreciate all this. Give me a roll, baby. Come on, let's go. Good piece, good piece, good piece. I want a curse set too. I love curse set. Sweet. Is there anything we're holding out on here? No, we're just gonna call it there. That's fine. We can quickly look to just see if there's any rollover pieces that we can make use of. Screw it. Let's just check all the champions we know we're bringing in, make sure no one's gearless. Yep, here we go. Cool piece alert. Okay, pretty cool. All right, should we head into this battle, folks? Dun, 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 dun. Also, Dolores, could you link the 2 videos, please? I would really appreciate it so much. I would appreciate that a lot. Oh my god. Where is it? Where's that button? Customization. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right, I just disabled slow mode. I just realized that was on. All right, sweet. Let's do some stuff. And I am gonna close the thing. How do I do that again? I need to find out. Oh, here it is. End poll. Did I do it? Did I end the poll? So we got 18 votes. Not many votes, I'm being honest. And very, very close to yes and don't care. So, good to know, actually. Why are you not full screen, Streamlabs? There we go. Okay, now we can play. All right, time to play. Yeah, the rolls are rolling, huh? Yo, what's up, James? Just in time for the end of the stream. So, we're officially, like, overpowered for normal Void Rift, it seems like. But definitely underpowered for Heart. That's a tough spot to be in. You know what I think we should do, guys? I'm seeing that we're gonna easily beat normal Void Rift. We didn't even have that much trouble with it last week. I think we're gonna easily beat it this week. This is what I think we should do. Let's try a Battle of Hard and just see. Let's try to assess where we stand, right? I think that'd be a little more interesting for me, probably a little more interesting for you guys. Maybe it's gonna be like Ivy's video where she just died instantly, you know? Very likely, I think, but now if I try it, we're gonna stream it. All right, Dolores and I. Well, if we'll ask around on Discord if people are into it, we'll try it all out. Okay. All right, 525,000. You can only bring 8 units. All right, so we actually got to think. Nightmare Squad almost certainly. For DPS, Mage class is improved. Okay, so DPS, let's do like this, I guess. Ugh, I don't know. So we only need 1 tank again, right? Maybe do like this. Wait, hold on. What's a GOG account? Optic. I don't know what GOG is. Yeah, Ivy's video was so funny. Honestly, I loved it. I felt bad for her, but I loved it. Yeah, we're about to get lit up, but I think at least this will be kind of fun. All right, so I think we go like this. I can't see what kind of hits he's taking because they're not. Come on, what are they doing? All right, I think we do like this. Vortex is so good for these early stages. All right, they're clapping, but at least we're alive. All right, so I think they come out of here first, right? So I think probably we go an arrogant strat like this. Okay, well that does that. Do we need to bring Decimus or something? How do those guys work? They just explode right away on us? Self-destructs upon approaching an enemy, dealing massive damage to adjacent targets. I think we need Decimus, right? It's like Stream and Epic. Like, it's a streaming platform. I won't be able to go back. I thought I'm not allowed to go back once I do this. What? Oh, no. I thought you could go, and then I thought it was once you claim, you lock in your rewards. No! No! Oh my god, can I get some L's in the chat? Oh my god. He means Steam? What's the difference? Dang, I'm gonna be up late tonight trying to grind this out now. Okay, there might be a stream later, guys. Maybe we'll see. Oh no, I had no idea. I don't know where I heard this. I thought until you claim, you don't have to. Oh my god, we're gonna miss out on so many rewards. That hurts, man. There's no way we can beat this. Are you serious? No way. Huge L. Oh my god. No, we don't stand a chance. Alright, Decimus. Whatever. What's DRM free? Guys, please don't use these acronyms I don't understand. You know I don't understand anything. Let's be real. Shields. Oh, you own the game already. Ah, okay. Decimus doing God's work over there. I guess, do we have to do like this maybe? And we like hide Arrogance back here and then we keep dropping Decimus in front? Is that like the strat right now? Oh, are they going to come on the other side? Let's see. I'm curious the kind of damage they're going to do to Baron with the shield up. Okay, so Baron can tank it with the shield at least. I think all these extra fighters are kind of useless now, though. I think we'll do Amani over here. See, at least is she going to put out decent damage? All right, she's going to put out okay damage. Not that good. Put Nocturne over there. Some guy's already marching through. I'm screwed. This was such a... I feel like such a stupid man. Yeah, Godfather, I understand the placements, but it's just like, I don't even know what our options are at this point. I guess we could try, like, bringing... Oh, okay, Optic. If you want to DM me on Discord, Optic, that's very generous of you. I would definitely appreciate that. It's really, really nice. Thanks a lot. Is it an expensive game? I didn't even know if it was like free to play or not. I guess if it's like a proper game, you have to buy it, right? Oh my god. So I guess we do like... Ugh, I don't even know what to run. This was so stupid of me. Can I go back? I don't think I can. I was so sure you didn't lock in until you claim. That is so annoying. I really don't enjoy that. It's the peak of AAA. Wow, okay, crazy. I haven't played a proper game in a while. Yeah, guys, it was a teachable experience. That's how today's lesson is, don't do whatever the heck I did. What a disaster. All right, well, we'll try one more time, I think. But, I mean, I guess I'm going to save some time this evening that I don't have to grind Void Rift. But, I mean, I would have done no... Oh, it's so... I'm frustrated, man. That is very frustrating. Okay, let's bring these two, I guess. And then let's bring Dagna. It's really... if we had a Solda, we might stand a chance. I don't know, but... Oh, we need Olag. Ay, ay, ay. This is a disaster. A true disaster. So I'm even thinking about placements. Like, it's gonna be so hard. All right, Olag doesn't... All right, so this is how we have to do it. Also, guys, to recap, if he's here, this counts as adjacent, right? So that's confirmed, right? Yeah. Yeah, I'm just trying to be really helpful. And this is how, teach by doing, you know? I mean, Eric. I mean, what's this? What's it called? Baron can barely even tank that. I don't even know where I'm gonna put these people. I guess Nocturne's probably the most important, right? That's so adjacent just to them. This is a stupid level. This is a stupid level. It's a stupid level. This is stupid. This level's stupid. Stupid. Stupid level. Stupid level. Stupid as heck. Stupid, stupid, stupid level. Stupid. I don't like it. Like, so they're basically saying we lose both of these two spaces too. Like, that's so ridiculous. So we can only use these 3 middle spaces, basically. And then the rest are just sacrificial lambs or something. Ay, ay, ay. Come on, man. Stupid, 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 stupid. Now who do I play? I guess I just place Luneria. Like, what do I even do? Nyx will probably do the most damage, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Nothing makes sense anymore. Nothing feels real. My tanks are in the wrong spot. Where should they go? Oh, up, you're saying? And I'll get more spots? That's actually probably true, isn't it? We also can't kill these guys. Like, what the heck? Nyx is doing no damage. These guys, like, they only take magic damage? Is that who? Are those these guys? Just on the. Oh my! It's just such. I'm furious. I'm furious. It's not changing for the third time. It would be changing for the second time. Well, let's go out here and find all that magic damage we have on our account. Ooh, where's all that great magic damage I like so much? Hey, where are you hiding out? Amazing magic damage that's all over my account. I didn't have any magic damage. Only Nocturne was doing damage. Nyx is piercing damage. I don't know. Let's just... whatever. No, let's... Okay, couple nice rolls here. This piece has a lot of potential. Alright, let's just roll this, I guess. I don't know. Let's roll it to 4. Well, guys, I think maybe that was funny, and we certainly all learned something. And isn't that the real reason we're here, just to hang out and learn? Yeah, it's a very silly, stupid, silly design. Bring out Voltus. My Voltus is only 4 stars. Oh, Siren would be the best bet. Oh, yeah, we got a good piece on our hands, folks. All right, let's just test the theory. Let's go all in on the theory, right? So, guys, we've got exactly 3 minutes of stream left. I'm just going to say it right now. Yeah, the theory is proving. So my theory is if you get purple on the first piece, and it's like a very confident purple, you're not going to go under the 2 lines. It basically transforms the piece into like a legendary ancient equivalent. Yep. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Oh yeah, Luneria does magic damage, I forgot. There's 2 adjacent magic damage procs, one from the mage on your tanks and the exploders. My theory is that if the first roll is purple, then the next rolls are all over the second line. So like the equivalent, that's like what an ancient legendary piece guarantees. And you see it's getting proven. Come on. Let us prove it. Come on. Come on. Oh, are you joking around? Come on. Oh, come on. Yes. Oh, disproven. Ha. Still good rolls. Fine. That's disappointing, though. What a waste. Yeah, I burned like 4 million or 3.5 million, whatever. But we definitely probably cleared the event. Ooh, add Autumn. Oh, Alexandru Jerebus. I wish I could VIP you right now. Talk about a clutch idea. I don't know where I'll be able to hide her, but that is a... There's something. There's some meat on that bone, I'll tell you that much. Add Autumn. Coming in hot. Piping hot. Add Autumn. I'm listening. You've caught my attention. I like that. I think Midon, it doesn't even fit, does she? So I think we can still bring Dagna, probably. Should we bring Dagna or Mari? Let's bring Mari, get some vulnerabilities up. Add Autumn. Guys, welcome to this week's episode of Theory Busters. That stupid theory I had was busted. Add Autumn. Okay, so... Wait, that's not what I meant to do. Are we about to beat the hard Void Rift just like all by ourselves? Like so easily? Was this actually so easy the whole time? Was my mistake a blessing in absolute disguise? Seriously? Is that true? And now we could bring Arrogance. I don't know how much he's going to accomplish, but... Add Autumn. Very nice. Very, very nice. I have returned to camp and tried. Alas, it did not work. That's annoying. Okay. I think we're going to do like this. Yeah, we're going to do like this. Oh, she went that way? Okay, so that was a silly idea by a silly guy. And then we're going to do like this, I think. Okay, I'm feeling this out. I mean, we're definitely doing better. You can't say we're not doing better. No one can look me square in the absolute eyeballs and say we're not doing better. Add autumn. Ooh la la. Add away. Fortunately, I did not think about placing that so they could all fit. And now I think Mari's basically a goner. I can just throw her here, I guess. I don't know if anyone squeaks by. I mean, better than what we've done before. Better than what we've done before. Someone died. Olag died. Olag, you're an absolute coward. Okay, I'm going to do some changes, some adjustments. So, let me just think about Autumn. So, if I placed her, like, here, could that work? I think that could work, right? No, but then she's touching. What if, is there anywhere I could place her where she could buff all three of them, is what I'm thinking. I don't think so. I mean, Olag did die. However, my Olag could use some work. Like, we could throw some skill ups in him. Like, he's not, like, maxed out. There's some skill ups in him. He's only level 50. He's 6 stars at level 50. He's not 6 stars of promotion. I haven't done that yet, so that's something else we could work on. Yeah, that's what we could... Maybe do Luneria like this, right? But then where does Autumn go? No, there's no way we can place all three. There's no way. There's only 3 safe spots right now. And Autumn can't reach any other spots, so there's no way. Unfortunately. So I think Luneria probably is the worst for this fight. So I think my plan is to go like this. Like this. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. That's my plan. And then like this. Wait, hold on. Let's do Nocturne. Since he's the strongest. So these guys will do their side to themselves. And we can do Autumn here. And then I'll put Luneria here, I think. I think that's the best thing I can do right now. I mean, this is crazy. They're taking, like, no damage from Nocturne. I don't really get what's going on. Are these guys, like, what are their stats? Okay, let's trigger. I mean, look at these guys tank. Light lock on Olag. That's not a bad idea. That's actually a very good idea. Place Mari with Decimus to tank the exploding bugs on Olag. But, okay. But Ulel, when they explode, when they do the adjacent, is that less damage? Because, like, he'll still get hit. Olag. But I guess we could try. I like Light Lock. I think that's a good idea. Light Lock can crit. It's not even his ultimate. It's just the vast power of or not Light Lock. Nocturne. His like the main source of power comes from the fact that he can deal real damage, which is always just a 15% chance. So I just built him with as much attack as possible, not really thinking about crit. I mean, I could get, this is gonna be our last try, by the way, guys. I could get back in here later, and see if we do a little better, you know, with ones I can move gear around, like my best gear's on Arrogance and Nyx, you know, so like our best DPS champions aren't out here right now, so we can move some gear around. Remove Mari. I don't know who we remove her with. Yeah, fine, she's useless, but use heal from Autumn. I guess I'm getting really tired. Okay. This is the, I don't care if I make a mistake. I promise this is the last attempt, all right? And guys, if you haven't yet, Felipe or Dolores are there. Please link the new videos. I'd really appreciate guys like the stream, like the new videos. Subscribe if you've enjoyed this at all. It really does. It's hard to explain how big a difference it makes for me compared to how little difference it makes for someone clicking, you know? I know it's begging, but still, I appreciate it. All right, we'll try this like you said. I'll give you guys updates later too when I try this by myself. It's very sad that this is how this all went down. We could have just been cruising through normal by now. We did hit exactly 2.5 hours, which is what I said, so. Need a max Regulus. I already took Mario. Oh, that was an absolute waste. All right, we gotta do Nocturne, I guess. See if he can actually do anything. Let's try your strategy. I'm very curious how this works. If he takes as much damage. Oh no, I guess we can tank like that. Thank you very much for the sub, Nemesis. I appreciate that a lot. Okay, Autumn's got great regen going up. Okay, off to a... I mean, just Nocturne, unless he's going to get lucky, which of course is part of his kit. Like, it's just... They come on around the side and then he can't reach. And Amani's just doing nothing over here. And then down they go. Oh my god. Crazy. All right, guys. Well, what a great mistake. I hope we all learned something from that terrible mistake. Yeah, thank you guys so much. I've been Fastidious. That was actually a lot of fun. Shout out to Blake for lending us his account. And yeah, if you're interested in account takeovers, just hit me up. Otherwise, I think we're done. We already put out 2 videos today. I think we're done for today, but there will be at least 2 videos, potentially 3 videos tomorrow. Probably 2, but Thursday might have 3 videos. Tuesday might have 3 videos. But yeah. Thank you, and I will see you pretty soon, I'm sure.